Hello and welcome to the Party Dungeon. This is Dungeon Party. As always, I'm your DM Bleak Peoples, and here is your lovely cast. Hello,
Hi.
cast.
Hello.
We're gonna play some Dungles and Dragons. And because Chelsea didn't like that.
I know, I was participating in the bit before the cameras turned on.
And suddenly I'm a fucking monster, I guess.
That's my new bit. I engage in bits until somebody else engages in them.
I'm
just
like
a
that
hypocrite.
Just a bit hypocrite? Alright. I don't know.
Hypocrite.
Oh, Peter's.
Peter entered the glitch zone. This is what it looks like when it's like truly broken. You're seeing truly broken.
I think no, we're just seeing Peter's aura. He's ascended.
His aura is bad
Deeply,
lines.
it's a bad aura.
It was a nice color scheme. I don't know.
Someone's hacking Peter. Hey, that sucks so much,
You're
dude.
Oh
It's
fuck! Some creepo sneepo is gonna like pop up and.
Listen, based on who I've been talking to about my computer lately, there's only one person who's gonna hack me. It's Phoenix.
Who?
Who?
There we go.
Anyway,
we call this Ascended Peter.
yeah, this is Peter's final form.
I need a new webcam, gang.
You do.
Be right back.
Anyway, I have one announcement, and it's that I no longer watch wrestling. That's my announcement. Does anybody have any bits or things that they want to say?
Remember, it was
so
a
fast.
bit that Peter hates women because he would always leave before
You
my bit. Now we're back.
Now we're back.
Wait,
He hates women.
why would we call it a bit?
Sorry.
I feel like
All right,
bits-
guys.
Yeah,
This
sorry.
goes on the internet.
Okay,
Let's go, friends. It's time for another round of What's Chelsea Playing? It's more Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That's it. And here's where we'll be for a year.
Yeah, bro.
yeah.
Until I get probably 80% through and go, oh, what's this game?
That's the
I'm
way
getting-
of things.
Last we left off, I was catching myself on fire a lot.
Yes.
I'm getting better at not doing that, and getting a little. Sorry, what the fuck, Peter?
Peter's like using a screwdriver on his fucking webcam. We can't
Getting a
hear you.
little better at combat. It's interesting what happens when you actually watch what's happening and don't just button mash. It's interesting.
Interesting how
Things
that
you can
goes.
learn.
Peter had a similar situation where he didn't realize he could upgrade his weapon's damage in a game until like the second to last boss. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I made it pretty far before realizing that.
Also,
Sorry, Peter, I can't understand you when I can't see your face.
You have to read lips.
Yeah.
Also props to the Assassin's Creed gang, for
The props
building like
department.
for building a an upgrade system. Speaking of which, that doesn't make me want to throw myself out the window, because I get real sick of those real fast.
Nice. Rave review.
That's it. I can't really go into much without spoiling things. I don't know. The game's been out forever.
Do we donate Peter a new webcam or is this a bit?
Put it on the registry.
Don't
You'll
think
get it
it's a
so
bit.
fast.
I just think Peter's webcam is fucked.
It started like a week ago, and now it's truly losing
Yeah, last
its
week
mind.
it was pretty okay actually, but not so much.
Oh, I
this
like
week.
this.
Is it also
I like
the yellow
this color
skin?
aura.
This is a good one. I
The
prefer
bit
this
brighter.
to like the
Aww.
to that. This one's rough.
That's horrible.
You keep phasing it
I like-
into reality.
I really like that it's just colors and lines and then a close-up of Peter's face.
Boom! Boom! Boom!
How are you controlling it?
Okay, so here's what's happening. Here's
This has been another round of us Chelsea playing. Bye.
Thanks, Chelsea. Sorry.
Yeah,
You're fine.
welcome to Hardware Repair with Peter, new series. So there's a short connecting the actual camera module to the board. So when I apply pressure, It's fine. This is me holding down the camera with my fingers. I wish I could show you. I wish I could like show you what I'm doing. It looks ridiculous.
You live
Yeah, I
with
have to
someone,
hold the
right?
camera.
You should make a second
I think so. Yeah. Why?
I'm sure your
and then join the
fiance would be
call.
happy to help. For
What do you
4
mean?
Hours. Jessica, just hold it.
I was
the whole
gonna
time.
say, yeah.
It's gonna hold a long time. I can hold it. But what I did last time.
Don't you have a cat or something?
Yeah, just put Mango on top.
Yeah.
He won't move.
Yeah, Mango could get on it. What I did last time is I put a shim in the camera to hold everything in place. I'm also noticing that the music is coming out of my speakers and feeding back through.
You're
There we
having
go.
you're having a wild tech.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. So I put a shim in to hold it, but I think that shim has given way. So we're just gonna put in a few more shims and close this thing back up, and then we'll be fine.
All right, I believe you. Cool. Does anybody else have any bits or cherished announcements that they would like to make?
I forgot how to read, so we can't remember.
Yeah, fair enough, dude. Fair enough. We're all poor muffin mate.
If I were
What if-
making a video editing glitch effect,
Yeah.
it wouldn't look as good as what Peter's doing right now. This is like the quintessential, like, issues, having issues.
What if, like, you know how with COVID, some people like lost their sense of smell and taste for a while?
Yeah.
What if some people just forgot how to read for
You're a real
a few
bummer.
weeks?
Just can't read.
It would come back, hopefully.
I can't work this week. I got sick and now I'm illiterate for a little bit.
Illiteracy as a symptom. I'm sure it's happened.
Yeah, probably.
It's a
Might
sign
be
of something
fun.
very
Oh,
wrong.
bummer. All right. Well, let's jump into the game. Let's hope we can all read a little bit. Let's hope I can read. I wrote this minutes before we went live. All right. Last time on Bright Futures. After arriving at their field trip location, the city of Garrick Bastion, our students got familiarized with the town while Una spoke to one of its rulers, a dark dwarf with a history with Gul'dak. Una learned that the Cloud of Devastation is the residue of a ritual which bound two semi-gods into an eternal prison, leaving behind only hunger and psionic energy. She also learned that a member of her bloodline, the same bloodline that sealed the godlings away, tracked the cloud down and gained control over it, becoming the entity we now know as Gul'dak. And finally, she learned that the maces she carries on her back, purely for fashion, are actually the prisons of these twin godlings. Meanwhile, the rest of the gang took on a quest the whole gang took on a quest to discover who was leaving a woman mysterious gifts, and decided it was probably her long-banished brother, and we're going to check back in later that night. They also headed out to a nearby stump to look for a lost ring. Found it, but found rumbling earth as well. And that is where we will pick up, as the earth is... You feel the earth move under your feet, you feel the sky come tumbling down. As a creature erupts up out of the stump. A massive termite.
Aw,
Big old bug.
Big ol'
that's so cute.
big ol' bug.
No.
And we are going to roll initiative.
Very
I
pleasant
mean,
of you
do
to
they look
keep me far away.
hostile?
Yes, they look like they're gonna eat you.
But we're not wood.
Wait. They? I only see one on the map.
You hear more rumbling.
Oh no.
So,
Margaret?
Wait, guys, two
believe
birds,
what
one
you
stone.
will there.
Two bird, one stone. We let all the termites get up, and then we let them chase us to Garrick Bastion, and then we say, guys, in order to save the city, we have to release all the animals. To
What
fight
does that
them."
have to do with termites?
Termite blackmail? Termite siege?
Yeah, because if the termites laid siege, then we're like, oh, release the animals to fight the termites.
I don't know. I'm kind of in team Killbug.
All right, roll your stuff.
Rolling stuff. Hold for stuff.
Roll for stuff.
Roll for stuff.
Are you kidding? I never roll good.
5 is pretty bad. I was gonna say that's not so bad. 5 isn't good. All right. So you are up first, Una, as this termite has appeared above the ground. You do hear rumbling coming from all around you, though.
All around?
All around, yes.
And he came out of the stump.
He came out of
kind
of out of both. He came up through the ground and through one of the roots of the stump here.
Real fun. Alright. I'll just pew pew.
Alright. Go ahead and roll it up.
Pew pew. Actions. Where's my psychic? Oh, well, that's a little halfling luck. Haven't seen that in a while.
You should get a 1.
Oh, yep, I sure did. Oh, hell yeah. Let's do a 26.
26 will hit, yeah.
Fantastic.
You do get sneak attack because Tether is in threat range.
Fan-fucking-tastic. You know what? One day I'm gonna write a sticky note on my computer that just says how much
Your sneak attack is?
sneak attack I get.
Fair enough.
I always forget. That's a lot of 1s and 2s, but it's okay. That's 6, 8, 13. So 18 points of psychic damage.
Nice. 18 points of psychic damage.
Yeah.
Oh, Argonetti should be here too. I forgot to put him on the...
Oh, I can pop him out.
Yeah, you want to pop him out? You can just put him next to you.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to kind of hide in the shrubbery
Alright.
to await another attack.
Cool. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
26 again.
Alright, you're pretty well hidden.
Cool.
It is tall brush, and you are small.
That is it.
You're pretty well hidden though. I'll put this on you. That means you're hidden. Don't worry that it said silenced overhead. All right, Septon, you are not up next.
Oh no.
Termite appears up out of the ground
Whoa.
over here.
Not close to me.
Actually, I might do that. And he is going to. Yes, he is going to spray some acid outwards along. No, he's gonna do this. He's gonna come on up over here, and then he's gonna spray some acid along this line. Come on, brother. So he's gonna open his mouth, and a line of acid comes out, hitting Ergonetti, Everett, and Sean D.
There's more of them.
As he spews it out, I need all of you guys to make dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I don't have any dice.
Only a little important.
19.
All right, that's a success. You'll take half damage.
Reminder that
Yes.
everyone within 15 feet of Argonetti gets +2 to intelligence and wisdom saves. Now, we're going to be doing a lot of those here.
Yeah, you never know.
Dex save for Everett is a 13.
All right.
Dex save for Argonetti is worse than that.
All right. Everett, you succeed. If Argonetti got worse, then he does fail.
He does fail.
All right, so Argonetti is going to take 14 points of acid damage, and you two are each going to take 7 points of acid damage.
Okay.
I forgot to hit the begin combat turn. My bad. All right, that will now make it Septon's turn.
Okay. The one who just jumped out.
Mm-hmm.
I need him to make a wisdom saving throw as Septon casts Polymorph.
Okay, he will make a wisdom saving throw as Septon casts Polymorph. D20. minus. No, +1. That's a 5.
I think that's a failure.
That's probably
I
a failure.
think that
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a failure.
Probably.
Yeah, that's a chicken. That's chicken.
All right, man.
That's a chicken.
It's just a chicken. All right. I think I have.
You know this spell is in my spell book.
I know. I think I have a chicken.
Well, any small, harmless
No,
animal.
I think I have a chicken.
Not that chicken are harmless. Chicken can
Yeah, I know. I've been attacked by a chicken IRL.
get you.
Okay, I don't have a chicken.
You have a giant scorpion.
That's not harmless.
We're gonna say that's the chicken.
What's that?
It's a bat.
Yeah.
But don't worry about it.
Yeah.
He is now a chicken.
Cool.
Great. And you are concentrating now.
Yep. And as a bonus action, I'll be like, all right, Tether, focus the one near you, and I'll inspire Tether.
Cool. And it is Tether's turn.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, thank God we know what the rumblings are now, because I was curious because like it's either like termites or like the rumblings and tumblings of like when Pooh Bear is hungry.
Yeah, okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
You never know. I've played Kingdom Hearts. Anything could pop up anytime.
You're not wrong. Don't know what Kingdom Hearts has to do with it, but okay.
Oh, it's a video game.
I know what Kingdom
that
Hearts
has like
is.
Disney characters.
Alright. Take your turn.
Okay, I will. I believe I only have one wild shape left. Might want to save it, so I'm just gonna bonus action cast Shillelagh and
Cool.
attack.
Alright.
Is that okay?
It is okay.
Cool. Thank you. And actions.
Termites are materialistic. Never thought about this.
Hmm?
Termites are
17?
materialistic.
17 does hit, yes.
Okay. And what's your inspiration die now, Peter?
I believe it is a D8 still.
A D8, and can I add that to attack rolls?
To damage.
Yes, you can, because I am. Yeah, you can add it to attack rolls, or you can add it to damage. And pick which one, because I'm a Valor Bard.
I'm gonna add it to damage,
Nice.
and that's only a 9.
9 damage?
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Alright. Hey, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, that certainly hurt him. These things don't look like they are the tankiest things you've ever faced before. As you smack it right in the face with your...
And can you also make a Constitution saving throw?
The...
Oh wait, no, that's on his turn.
Yeah, I believe that's when he starts his turn. Is that all the time or only when you have your spores active? Because I don't think you have your spores active right now.
Yeah, I mean, I always have it. When I have my spores active, it just increases it to 2d4 instead of 1d4.
Cool. All right, Sean D, you are up.
Okay. All right. Shenko is coming out.
That's not his name.
That's his name now.
That's not his name.
Right there. Right? Yeah. Yeah. And him's gonna attack. Right? That's adjacent? Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're
20. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
15 piercing damage.
15 piercing damage. This creature is looking a little rough. Not looking great.
Second attack. 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 9 piercing damage.
9 points of piercing damage. The termite is hanging on for dear life.
All right, that is it for me.
All right, it'll make it his turn. He will
We'll make a wisdom save, constitution saving.
Constitution
throw.
saving throw. Thank you. Alright. That is a 15. No, a 13.
I believe I'm. Oh, then I succeed, and I deal him 3 necrotic damage.
3 necrotic damage is enough to kill the termite.
Yay!
All
Right.
right, but it is not Everett's turn next. No. There's another termite bursts up from under the ground and is going to make an attack on Sean D, because Una is hidden. Sean D, that is a 19 to hit you.
I'm gonna use defensive duelist, and
Make that
that'll
not
bring right. Yep.
All right, he bites towards you, but you manage to spin around and parry it away. I believe you only get that one attack. Yep. Cool. Everett, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna say to Argonetti, "You stay here and watch this chicken." And then I'm gonna run.
All right,
this way.
young man.
Get that sleazy giant termite.
I'm gonna blast him.
Get him, he's so sleazy.
I don't know. I find him charming.
Oh,
All right, lightning bolts. At
Lightning.
the crew, at the sleazy.
damn.
Never mind.
Cool.
E6 coming at you.
He fails his deck save.
Sick.
He rolls like an
I'm gonna
8.
just roll him in the dice roller. I think.
You can.
Yeah, I did.
You're allowed.
All right, so I roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 d6. Wait, 1d6 plus 8? No, that's not what I meant. Sorry.
Oh no.
How do I click how many times? 1,
You could also just do /R 86.
There it is. All right, 28 damage on a lightning bolt.
The lightning bolt zaps through this, and there's roast bug on the menu tonight, boys.
Hell yeah.
All right. GG lightning bug. That's my turn.
All right. You feel some rumbling beneath you as coming up out of the ground,
No!
trying to bite you, is another termite.
These things are horrible.
That is a 21 to hit you.
Yeah, you bet.
You're going to take 9 points of damage of the slashing variety
These guys are sharp.
as it comes up under you and sort of bites your legs, and it'll knock you over to the side.
Little do they know, he's immune to the blade.
And then one more pops up and will spray its acid down this line. So Sheko, Septon, and Argonetti must make a dexterity saving throw. Sheko goes away because he,
Yeah, you can just move him to the safety corner.
even
Guidelines.
should he fail.
I got a 11.
Oh, I moved him too far. I hate when this happens. Stop it! Foundry, please. I'm fucking begging you. Alright, that's fine. You got an 11. That's a fail. What Argonetti? What Argonetti get?
14.
Argagetti.
Okay, Argonetti succeeds this time.
14 for our spaghetti.
Okay, so Septon, you are going to take only 6 points of acid damage. It's a significantly weaker termite here. And Argonetti will take 3.
Let's do that Constitution save for the old
Yep,
polymorph.
for that old polymorph.
That's a flaccid 20. I think we're good.
I think you're probably fine. All right, that'll bring us back to Una's turn.
Lovely.
You are hidden.
Lovely. Right where I want ya. I'm gonna go to Corny Boy and Pew Pew.
Oh, up there. Yes, his name is Corny.
Yeah.
Who?
Come on, how do you not know?
I didn't write these.
names.
The game just doesn't.
You not have them?
I wouldn't have named him
I
Sleazy
can't
Giant
believe.
Termite.
16.
16 does hit. Yes.
Beautiful. So I'm gonna take my 5d6 plus 1 because I did write on a sticky note.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
I even wrote down for the next couple of levels. So, voila. Boom, bing, boom. That is 25 psychic damage.
25 psychic damage. This
Sure
termite
is.
stumbles backwards and isn't looking fantastic.
Incredible. I love it. How high is the stump?
The stump's probably like, so it's hollow in the middle as you can see, and there's like little hollow bits. But like at its highest, the wood around the edge is probably like 20 feet tall. This is a very big tree.
But it's not like I could stand on it.
No, like this is all hollowed out in the middle here.
Then
It's
never mind.
very dead. Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to see if I can finish Corny Boy off.
Cool. Corny Collins.
Corny Collins.
These guys love this guy.
Yeah.
We're the nicest kids in town.
24.
24 will hit. Yeah.
Oh, it's a D4. D4. Hold on. Alright. 6 more
All right,
points.
6 points damage. The Corny Collins hangs on. He's still
Cool.
the coolest kid in town.
Let's see. That guy's dead. I can't. Oh, measuring, please. What am I? I'm mobile now. So I'm going to scooty boot. Oh, please move. Over here.
Cool.
Right? Yeah, he's dead, so I'm fine.
Yeah, you're
Cool.
good. That's just a corpse.
Mm-hmm. All done.
All right. Don't do that. You just zoomed the whole screen over to fucking Draco, you bastard. God damn it! I gotta disable that feature.
Yeah, I have it decent. I have it disabled.
Well, you guys don't type in combat very often, so why is Septon
Excuse
spinning?
you, I do a lot.
Why is Septon spinning?
All right, the chicken is going to squawk over to spinning Septon and try to hit you with its beak. It rolls an 8.
Bring it. That's below
Your
my
turn.
AC. All right, I'm gonna completely ignore the chicken and take a swing on Corny Giant Termite.
All right.
I'm prioritizing the threats here.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Hello?
Hello.
Whistling whip, can we? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There it is. There's the attack button I'm looking for. It's a nat 20.
I mean, yeah, that'll hit.
It's a nat 20. That's 15 damage on the first one.
Oh, nice. 15 damage. No, wrong guy. Yep, that's enough. As you
Alright.
slice your whip towards it, it just falls backwards and its legs curl.
It's been so long since we've played D&D. I can separate 2 attacks from multi-attack, right? With, like, movement in between?
Well, you don't have multi-attack. You have extra attack, so yes.
Oh.
Multi-attack
Yeah,
is a monster feature.
You're right. Alright, then I'm gonna walk
Should
over...
be pedantic
Oh, no,
about
that's
it.
not gentle. You're right. Alright, I'm gonna walk over here. I know I'll technically take an attack of opportunity from the
chicken's
chicken.
gonna try to bite
He's-
you, peck you.
he can do it,
He rolls a
like-
6. All right, you're good.
That doesn't hit,
He
no.
almost got it. He was so close.
I'll take my second swing on the Holy Giant Termite.
All right.
Holy Giant Termites, Batman.
Giant termites, man.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit, yeah.
Roll damage. 8.
All right, 8 points of damage. Nice.
Yeah.
Tether, you are up.
It's my turn.
It is your turn.
Can I move?
Yeah.
One. I'm moving there,
Cool.
and then when I move there, I'm going to attack.
All right.
16.
16 hits.
It does. Okay. No, that's a D10, Michael. Why are you rolling And that's a 9.
All right, 9 points of damage as you smack this termite in the back.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action attack.
Cool.
Attack again. 18.
18 will hit.
And that's 8.
All right, 8 points of damage. You boom, boom, whip the back of this termite.
And
Yep.
that's all.
That's all, folks. All right, Sean D, yup, you are up. It's not a question.
Well, earlier I took how much damage? For some reason, my hit points got set back to max.
Man, I don't know. Did you fail or succeed that save?
I succeeded.
It was for if you succeeded, it was 7.
You took
Okay,
7.
cool.
Yeah.
Thanks. Save this time. There we go. I'm going to take a step over. I am selecting Sheko for some reason. There we go. Take a step over and attack the termite.
Cool.
19 to hit.
19 will hit.
And that is 9 piercing.
Cool. 9 piercing. Termite's still standing.
26 to hit.
26 will hit.
And another 9 piercing.
Termite is no longer standing.
All right, that's it for me.
All right. Everett, you're
One
up.
foe remains.
There's a chicken.
Can I?
Fireball that chicken. Come on, you
roll
know
this
you want
deal?
to.
Can we roll to see if the chicken lays an egg?
I don't think this.
Can I use my turn for that? Can that be
Yeah,
the 6
sure. Make a nature check.
seconds? No, I'm not gonna do that.
How? Whoa. Like, if you were about to give birth and you were polymorphed, do you birth?
It's a great question.
Oh, I don't like that question.
Worthy of
It's
worthy of
one-
our time on this
the
on
birth
this
until
show.
you change back to your form.
It's one that the DM will have to answer for us right now.
Do you take damage
Depends-
during labor?
Yes. Depends on what you're polymorphed into, because you do take damage during labor.
Oh my god! Can
And-
you imagine a
So if you
D&D
got
spell
polymorphed
just
into a
with
chicken,
bird?
you turn back. You turn back. I think.
Okay.
quickly. But if you
Okay.
got polymorphed into like a dragon or something, you're laying a dragon egg. That's my answer. That's canon in the world.
Damn.
Why don't people do that all the time? then?
Whoa. Okay, new concept.
That's like a horrible thing a cult would do.
Yeah, it does sound like it.
It's canon now.
Maybe that's how Dragonborn are from. Maybe that's lore now.
No, we know where Dragonborn are from. Wizards are just cowards. Wizards and the ghosts are cowards. We know where Dragonborn come from.
Yeah, you're probably right. Well, that's where
all right.
half-elves come from. They're different. Yes, your turn, Everett. Sorry.
Let's do
Guys-
this.
Guys, we could just
Chicken.
leave the chicken.
You,
It
you
lasts an
could-
hour.
You could just leave the chicken. That's
It lasts an hour, and then it'll come back to a termite. We could just go.
We could ignore it and like figure out more about.
We can take it with us.
No, then it's gonna turn
Yeah,
back.
We could take it to the zoo and be like, "Here's a giant termite." And then it would.
And get paid. I don't want to contribute to the zoo though. No, that makes me feel weird. Damn it.
Yeah, we could just like leave and go to like the
I feel like we should
place where we have to
investigate
kill all those
the
people.
area more though. To
Why
figure...
we found the ring?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did find it.
Oh, and that was it.
There are. You
Oh.
do notice when you were hiding in the brush. There's certainly some other stuff that's been left here, Una.
I'm snooping.
Cool.
right.
Wait,
we're
are we
still- we're
are we
still
killing the
doing
chicken
that.
or not?
We gotta make the decision if we're gonna kill the chicken.
Should I blast him? No. What should I do?
Why do we have to? You know, it's not a threat anymore.
Probably just have Argonetti hold the chicken while you look around.
Argonetti,
Honestly,
hold that chicken.
Alright. Make a.
I mean,
make an
I know how much time is left on it.
You do,
right?
yeah. You do.
he
Make,
just
Argonetti-
make an athletics check with Argonetti, yeah.
To catch the chicken?
It's a grapple check.
Okay.
Actually, chicken rolled pretty fucking good.
You ever chased a chicken before? 13.
Yeah, but this chicken's trying to kill him, so. Yeah, Argonetti scoops up the chicken and begins to grapple him.
Can you hold
Great.
him like when people don't know how to hold babies?
I think
It's at
that
an
is
arm's
the
length.
proper way to hold a chicken, though. Like you like
Fair,
get
yeah.
him around the.
I want to keep the beak and claws away from you.
All right, can you just hold on to that?
Yes,
Sure.
no problem.
Wow.
I'm happy to.
Well, make sure you put it down before it turns into a horrible.
Yes,
awful
that would be
evil
I
much-
forgot that he's
Much appreciated.
like. I forgot that he's like so hot now,
Yeah,
but
he's
sounds
hot.
like John Connery.
It's got like a butt chin, like it
Yeah.
shines in the light.
He is very hot now, but he doesn't sound any different.
Sounds like Gandalf scolding you.
Silver wings. You
Not Silver. Wait, Shadow. No, it's not Silver. Silver Wings is Quest for Camelot.
I know
thought.
but that's the voice I'm
Oh,
doing.
Okay. It's like that's Merlin.
Yeah, it is. But that's my default. My
Oh
default
my
old
gosh.
wizard voice is just that
Blake
voice.
doesn't know the difference between Gandalf
I
and
do!
Merlin.
I
Oh
do!
my god.
They're gonna kill me,
Wow.
Chelsea. They're gonna kill me. You can't say that.
You
not on
heard
the
it here
internet.
first, folks.
They're gonna
Can I
kill
help
me.
Luna make an investigation
Yes, Luna,
action
you
to
can
find
make-
Sorry.
something?
An investigation advantage.
I want to investigate too.
You're investigating.
No, I'm
Heather's just
helping
helping
you, so you have advantage.
Oh, sorry.
Can I
I
help
was
and also guide?
really
No.
Okay.
I was really liking the bit I made, and I didn't hear about your help. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
What are these? Whoa, guys, 2 19s. So that'll be like
Wow.
30.
Oh,
Easy,
Jesus.
easy.
Okay. So you find everything that I wrote. Cool. You find a sturdy tooth engraved with a sigil. It's on like a cord, like a necklace.
It's like a human.
Aw.
No, like an animal tooth of some kind.
Well, does it look like one of those shark tooth necklaces?
It's bigger than a shark tooth.
How much cred on the playground do I get by wearing this?
It depends on the playground.
Are there puka shells around it?
No puka shells. Just a simple cord with the tooth on it, with a sigil carved into the tooth. A
Great.
stale pumpkin cupcake.
Love.
A fine bone-handled ink pen with black runic designs along its length.
For
A very nice pen.
journaling.
And a coin purse with 368 gold. You also find a cane. A set of gloves with like webbing across them. And an elegant pendant with a red gem at the end. Very familiar looking gem. Looks to
Wait,
be
okay.
another shard of Alaris.
Ooh.
What the
With our powers combined, Everett
Shall-
produces the Shard of Alaris.
Someone remind me what Shalaris is.
The Shard of Alaris. I can tell you exactly what it is.
Thank you.
A somewhat jagged shard of red crystal. It is said to be part of a smaller part of a mysterious and powerful whole. While holding the shard in one hand, you may concentrate upon it, as one would a spell, in order to become invulnerable to one type of damage. I have been stupid and only used this ability 2 times since I got it, like 30 sessions ago. But yes, basically you can become invulnerable to a certain type of damage.
Cool.
This saved the day in the Helen Mel fight, the last one we had.
Yeah.
Trying to sugar siege. Yeah.
Wait. So the tooth, nice pen.
Tooth, nice pen,
Money.
stale cupcake,
Oh.
money, 368 gold. A
Gloves.
cane,
Cane.
a nice,
Spider-Man
very,
gloves.
very nice cane, and then Spider-Man looking gloves.
Dish them out, doll them out as you
Yeah.
will. Or if you want to
Well-
keep them all.
No. I'm obviously not gonna keep them all. As she pockets the gloves. Not even sneaking it. Hold on. Let me pull out my medieval calculator. Wait, how
Your
many of it?
abacus.
Yeah. Everybody gets 73 gold.
Can Septon hold mine? My hands are full.
Septon, hold tethers.
How much is that in total?
73 times.
73
2.
times 2.
146.
Oh my gosh. Inventory. Jeez.
Could I see the shard?
Yes, I hand you the shard.
I would like to make an insight check or an invest of some sort to try to determine how many shards there are that I'm still missing
Ooh.
based on the pattern of the breakage.
I will call that an investigation check.
I'll guide you.
Thanks. Oh, I'm gonna need it. I rolled a 5 plus 5 is 10, and then guidance is 1d4. Right?
Yeah.
13.
13. You're not sure how many shards there are based off of just looking at these two, but you can tell that these two don't like connect to each other in any way.
Oh, they don't interact at all. Okay.
They
cool.
are
So
like they are of the same thing, but it's big enough that these two like fist-sized shards of crystal are from completely different parts of the thing.
Cool. Okay. So,
So it's pretty big.
It would seem that there are quite a few shards.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Do I have to detect magic on it to see if it does the same thing, or should I just hold on?
You could
Identify.
identify it. Detect magic wouldn't tell you what it does, but you could identify. You
Okay.
could certainly start identifying these things if you'd like.
I will begin to identify the shard.
Cool.
Cool.
You finish identifying the shard. I think it's 10 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's still chicken.
Yeah, it's still a chicken, but keep in mind, minus 10 minutes.
Yeah. Got maybe 45 minutes now.
It does the same thing. You get the sense if held together, it would double the effect.
Ooh.
So as in
2 types
You
of
would be-
damage.
2 types of damage. Okay, good to know. So the same person can use it twice.
Mhm.
Cool.
What? Why don't we start heading in the direction of the other thing we have to do,
Yeah.
and then periodically, if you want to identify the other stuff, we can. But we cut some distance. Also
I think
stretch
that's a
our
great
leg.
idea.
We leave the chicken here, and we
Yeah.
put some
No,
distance
there's-
between
Put the
us
chicken
and
in the
it.
hollow so the chicken can escape and follow us until it transforms.
Sounds good.
Cool. Yeah, Argonite
I don't think they hold a grudge.
plops the chicken down in there. No, it's just a big bug, and you came into its
It's a territory.
Yeah.
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 Also,
Heather,
with
do you
all of
want-
its
Who wants the cupcake?
Who? I think what you're saying is who's eating the cupcake
Who-
immediately right now.
Yeah. Who is that? Who's eating it?
I'm still very full from breakfast.
Got it. Does
Well,
it look
if we
nicely
eat it
made?
all in one bite, do we not get a chance to have any of the other stuff?
Not necessarily. Who wants what?
I would like the pen if no one else wants it, but I will give it to somebody if they do.
Is it?
Well, how about as we keep going,
Yeah, if you're-
Everett identifies things, and then we can doll it out based off of what's most useful for most people.
I think that's
Cool.
a great idea.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Mhm.
You're okay. So you're not heading back to town. You're heading to the cultist. zone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming that it makes sense that we could get there with like some day to spare.
By the time, if you go to the cultist zone and you come back to town, it'll be night. It'll be like early evening, 7 to 8
Oh.
p.m. probably.
That's what we're looking for because we want to get back to town in time for the stakeout.
What are? Oh yeah.
We'll make it in time.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
There's always the
Yeah, be on
possibility
the
that the cultists end up being more trouble than we think.
Well, there's a lot of Sundays out there.
Okay.
Just stay here for several months, every Sunday.
I mean,
Independent
As I
research.
think if we stay here for like another week, we own this town.
not how that works.
Also, I had a thought because there's a lot of stuff on that board. What if we hire people to do the quests through us, and we take a portion of the earnings?
I don't know if that's legal because that's already what the Adventurers Guild is doing through us. It's kind of a subcontractor of a subcontractor situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if like the stuff isn't on the adventuring board anymore?
So we start like a competition for the Adventurers Guild.
But working through the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah,
That
because like
sounds-
there's so much stuff, and we're always like, oh, we could do this or that. What if we do all of it by,
sounds
by
like we're
outsourcing?
That sounds a lot like putting us in a management position, and that's not what I want to do with my life.
The gang
not
starts a
really,
drop
it's
shipping
smart.
scam.
It's just a thought at the top of my dome.
Cool.
Keep them coming.
All right, as you
Sounds
go
good.
and stop periodically to identify, you learn that the tooth is not magical, the cupcake is not magical, and the pen
Damn.
is not magical. The cane is magical. It is a veteran's cane. You can say its command word and it'll turn into a longsword one time.
Yeah.
What is the command word?
Whatever you want it to be.
It'll turn. Wait, just one time?
Yeah.
Like
It doesn't
forever?
turn back into a cane. It is a cane that turns into a longsword one time.
Okay.
I don't know. Blame wizards for that one. They're like common magic item. Turns into a longsword once.
Is the longsword special?
Nope. It's just a normal fucking longsword.
That's actually kind of great.
Let
though,
me
'cause
see.
you
Let
have
me
to,
see if I can
do
like show you guys the stats of this item.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
very funny.
It could be an amazing like barter
Oh yeah.
piece.
Or if you
that we
need
could,
to,
like,
if you need to sneak in a thing.
sneaking a weapon.
Yeah, when you grasp
Who
the
here-
walking cane and use a bonus action to speak the command word, it transforms into an ordinary longsword and ceases to be magical.
Who here can use a longsword?
I can, but I just spent over a year of my real life building a new sword for Shandi, so I don't need it.
Well, but also, none of us are strength based, and I don't think longswords have finesse.
No.
Everett
Oh.
picks it up and he walks over to Arganetti and he
Oh, no.
says, "I love you, Sir Arganetti."
Thank you.
It's a cane.
I'll take it. I mean, you could also
Okay.
sell this for money, you know.
Well, you can use it until we get home
All right, I shall.
because nobody else can use it.
Can I eat the cupcake now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, before you do, the gloves are
Oh.
gloves of missile snaring.
Oh, sick.
Ooh.
They-
I thought it would be spider climb, but sure.
Yeah, it's two
Who-
separate gloves that they've made that have webbing on them.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Who? Well, now that it's not spider climb, I'm not tied to them. Does any? I don't mind having them, but does
They do not
anybody else?
require attunement.
Cool.
And I'll read you. When a ranged weapon attack hits you while you're wearing them, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus your dex modifier, provided that you have a free hand. If you reduce the damage to 0, you can catch the missile if it is small enough for you to hold in that hand.
I do often have free hands.
I do not have a free hand.
I am already wearing magic gloves.
That's true.
Great. Cool.
I have free hands all the time, and well, one free hand all the time, and I could use them probably, right?
Good, if your dex score is good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not awful. Nobody else wants them?
I do, but
Oh, you do want them? Great. Then you
Yeah.
Take, you can take
I
them.
was just saying I'm not as tight. I won't fight to the death for them like I would have for gloves of
if-
spider climb.
If you take the gloves, then I have the pen. Unless you.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, Tether, you eat the cupcake, and it's certainly stale, but it's not that bad.
Hey.
You guess it's only been out there for like a day, maybe less.
Oh.
And who wants the cool necklace? The really cool, the sick
I mean,
necklace.
I haven't owned any jewelry.
Oh, the shark. Not the shark.
Yeah, the puka shell
Dude.
shark necklace.
There's no puka shells on it. It's just a tooth necklace with something carved into the tooth. Yo, actually,
No.
sorry. What languages do you guys speak across the board?
Flang. Thieves can't. Telepathy.
Not a language.
It says it in my languages.
It's how you speak your language.
Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Okay.
Also those.
Okay.
I never took any languages, but it's
Tommy, we've had this conversation like 8
We've
times.
had this
and every
conversation
time you're
multiple
like, these are gonna be the languages I take. I'm writing them down now. And every time it happens again.
Well, I feel like I would have put something down. All right.
I feel like you would have too. Tether, what languages do you speak?
Common, Druidic, Elvish, Sylvan, Thieves' Cant.
Okay. Alright, yeah, something's carved in the side.
I'll wear it. Let's hope it's not racist, what it says.
Yeah, that'd be bad. Alright. You divvy up them items and you head your way on down.
Though I do feel bad. I did eat the cupcake. Chandi, Septon, do either of you want the necklace?
When it comes to cool accessories, I've already got the best one.
Are you wearing your Cody Rhodes jacket?
Yeah, because it will never look damaged.
Oh, I totally
That's
forgot
true.
we like ripped out.
Well, I assume Septon put his armor on over that.
I specifically said at the beginning of this day, I'm not wearing my nice outfit. I'm wearing adventuring clothes.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm gonna destroy all my fucking... I'm gonna get stabbed. I don't want to destroy my nice clothes.
Okay.
Oh, what we should also I think it's great that we have this second shard, and I don't want to keep it all to myself because I think it could be useful for one of you, but I also would need a commitment from whoever it is that we're gonna make sure we keep these things together and we never sell them or get rid of them or nothing. So, is that something anybody's willing to do?
I'm not. I have already enough bonus actions to make. I don't need it.
Anybody else want it? You just have to make sure that we keep them close so we can find the rest of them.
I mean, I wouldn't sell it, but I don't need to lay claim to it if somebody else wants it.
I trust you with it, and I think it would be important for you to be able to be invulnerable to damage. Here.
Put it in one of my many pockets. I open the jacket.
Cool, yeah, I'll put a shard of Alaris on your sheet, Winfield.
Okay.
Where are you, Shandy? There you are. In order to use it, you do have to be attuned to it, though, so be aware.
Okay.
Cool. Now that you've done all that, you continue along your way. Items all divvied out until eventually you reach. You see in the distance as you're walking, the ruins of an old keep. Clearly, some sort of structure stood here once. You're a lot closer to the Drillstone Sierras than Garrick Bastion is, but it's still quite a ways out. It's not like up against the foot of it. But clearly, whoever built this hasn't had any use for it in probably a century or two. This thing is in massive disrepair. You can make a perception check if you want to make out details, or a history or religion check if you want to make out any significance of this, but you certainly see the location that the cultists are said to have been hanging out in.
I'll percept.
Cool.
I'll percept 2.
Percept 2, my favorite. I don't know. There's a joke in there.
22.
Cool.
Placid 20. Placid 20.
Cool. The two of you look and you see through some cracks and holes in the foundation. You guys are probably like 100-ish feet out at this point. You see through cracks and holes in the foundation, there are certainly a large group of masked individuals in there, all wearing different types of masks. You can't make out too many details from this difference, but like the masks are of different shapes and sizes. And they are moving rather rhythmically.
They dancing.
Are they writhing?
I wouldn't say they're writhing, no.
Are they?
Walking, moving. Is it more of a? Is it like choreography or like just marching?
Or are they?
It's a gestural.
They
Give me Laban qualities.
Oh my gosh.
cut. That's one of them, right? do you I don't remember.
Float. This one.
Float is one. It's not a float
Float is
though.
Okay.
It is not a dance, but perhaps somewhat of a march. It seems as though they're moving through the building in specific patterns. They are not doing Gangnam Style.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Can't believe you're
What
fucking
does
doing
I
that.
was updating my inventory, but what does the building look like?
Old ruined fort, hasn't been seen use in probably centuries. The roof is is completely caved in. There's moss growing up the sides. It seems to not be made of dural stone, of the white stone of the Sierras that you see pretty much permanently in your view in this area, but of a sort of light brown stone with some gold. You can see some gold peeking through. That some has been ripped off in places, but some of the higher reaching remaining walls, there are sort of gold plated curved lines that you see still.
Can I make a history check?
Sure.
Adding my +2 because Arcadi's around.
Yep.
How many?
You can't tell from here. Good amount though.
Okay.
Placid 20.
Flaccid 20.
Actually, no, sorry, 21.
Cool, 21. This looks to be an old temple of Palor. You can see the curve of sun shaped. Like, the gold was clearly depicting a sun at one time. You recognize the shape of the windows and sort of the metal frames that remain, though the glass is long gone, as pretty telltale signs of worshippers of the sun god once upon a time.
Would it be worth me calling upon the spirits of this place to try to learn more about it?
Wait, what? You can. Oh, is that a thing?
That's just the flavor of how I'm doing legend lore.
Got it.
I
I love it.
While you talk to the spirits, I could talk to nature and ritually cast commune with nature.
Yeah.
I think that's great, but I don't know that it's worth doing that for this ruddy old temple.
And just upon
There's grass.
approach, we're not seeing anyone. Like, there's nobody. We can't see anybody like standing watch or
No.
anything at this place. Okay.
Two eagle-eyed among you, it seems as though they're all doing some sort of movement something inside. No one is on watch, no one is wandering around. You can see some like tents and campfire places where campfires exist around the temple, but none of them are currently in use.
Okay.
If we think this is going to be a nasty fight, then maybe I won't use my. Maybe I won't do that. Do.
Well, I'm not gonna waste a spell slot because I can ritually cast this.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Well,
So Blake,
Yes,
I
what's
get
the
to
name
choose-
of the spell?
commune with nature. I get to choose 3 facts within like 300 feet. Prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples. If there's powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead. Or influence from other planes of existence.
What 3 facts would you like to know?
Those were the 3.
You have to be more specific than that, I believe. For example, you could determine the location of a powerful undead in the area, the location of major sources of safe drinking water, and the location of any nearby towns. I think that's just the categories it
Oh,
pertains to.
the categories.
You get to ask more specific questions within that realm.
Okay. I'm trying to.
And I think
think
it's.
what
I mean,
would be-
it's loosey goosey. Like it's not like I need you to tell me. I need you to ask me where a powerful undead is in the area. But if your question is there
Yeah.
an outsider influencing that temple? That's an answer I can give you. You know.
Okay, so can I ask if there's any influence from other planes of existence, or do I have to ask for a specific plane?
I would say you can ask that. I need a specific location though, because 3 miles is a big zone.
Within like the boundaries of that fort.
Yes.
Wait, can you? Sorry, go ahead.
Can
There
I
is.
know which type, which plane?
That would be a second question, a second fact. But if you want that,
Sure.
yes. Fiend. A fiend.
Fiends?
has
Are there
that.
any powerful fiends in the area?
No.
Okay, guys, I think they might be trying to summon a powerful fiend. Do we want to like stop this now?
Seems like a good thing to stop.
I think that's a great idea. Can I just ask quick?
Yeah.
So, is Legend Lore eligible to be ritual cast?
It would
guess it is.
say it in the spell. It would say ritual.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, it does take 10 minutes, but it does not say that it's ritual. Okay, that's interesting.
It is just a spell that just does cast 10 minutes. Costs 10 minutes to cast. It is not a ritual spell. It also you need 250 gold pieces worth of incense to be consumed to cast it, and 4 ivory strips worth at least 50 gold pieces in order to cast it. Those don't get consumed. You just need to buy those ones.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm not gonna do it then.
Cool.
Wait, if they don't
get in there.
get consumed, can't
the
you use
incense, The incense gets consumed, but the
Oh, okay.
ivory strips don't. So you can use a focus instead of the ivory strips, but you do need the incense.
Oh wait, do we leave the chicken behind?
Yeah, chicken's in. You put it back in the stump a couple hours ago,
We
so it's
did.
not a chicken anymore. By the way,
a? It's fun.
Oh, we could have thrown it.
We would have gotten here within an hour.
no, you wouldn't have gotten here within an hour.
Oh.
Certainly.
We should
Guys,
think
I
of that in
feel
the
like
future,
that-
though. We
Yeah.
we go find a dangerous animal, we polymorph it into like something like a fish, like something we can handle, and you just throw it into a room,
Pokeball.
and it just boom.
Polymorph Pokeball.
I think they're called pal spheres, actually.
They're called pal
No.
spheres.
Guys, no Pal World.
God, we gotta play Pal World.
We
We're
really
like,
don't
what?
have to play Pal
We
World.
don't.
100 feet away, you said?
Yeah, you're about 100 feet out.
Okay, guys, as we like approach it, the range for call lightning is 120 feet. Should I start raining lightning down into the fort?
Well, they're inside, aren't they?
There's no roof.
Well, isn't it? It's a ruin.
Oh, there's
so
no roof. That's right.
There's no roof.
I love that.
Yeah, is
I mean,
that-
yeah. If we're just going scorched earth on this place, I
We can
guess
talk to him.
Do you want to talk to them?
Oh, We could.
we can go in the door, talk to them. If they attack us, just you know how it
They
is.
are, I believe, trying to summon a powerful fiend, or they're putting fiendish influences into
Uh-huh.
place.
Let's see how many we can
I'm
like
not the right
route.
person to ask, but a lot of people think that's a bad thing to do.
Maybe let's just see
Frowned
how many
upon,
we can like
certainly.
route or scare off or convince to leave, and then
What if we just like lightning and they think it's like, oh, it's working.
it's true. Could
He
be
is
funny.
coming.
Could be
I mean,
funny.
yeah, like funny factor. Should I start?
Let's do it. Maybe we do hands for this one.
I'm
I
handing.
vote call lightning.
Me and Una are handsing. Anyone else handsing? Bandi.
Oh,
Custom.
And
Alright.
Everett.
Go for it.
Oh,
Here's the
what's
thing.
wrong, Blake?
I don't know how I'm gonna run this. That's fine. You're gonna call lightning.
sounds
As
not
you-
fine.
Try to
I'm
run
upcasting
up
it as
to
a level
them.
4 spell. Just to let you know.
I'm gonna warn you, if you are moving towards them while doing this, you're not gonna be able to get good look on them. There's no guarantee that you're gonna be able to hit them every time you call lightning as you run up. On
That's
account
okay.
of it's like 5-foot squares.
That's okay.
All right, you call lightning, and you all begin to run up. It'll take you 4 rounds to get to the door. So, Tether, you get 4 lightnings off before you get there.
Right before, can I cast invisibility on myself?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna drop
And on
a mage armor as
The
well.
last round before we get there, can I remember to symbiotic entity myself?
That's your call, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Is that a?
So I only get 3 lightning bolts then,
Okay,
because it's an action.
It's an action, right? That was my question.
Yeah,
okay.
and I'm also gonna shillelagh that last round as well.
Okay,
Cool.
that's fine. Okay, you will all run up and you will cast some lightning bolts. Okay, the first one, I'm gonna roll D% dice to see if you hit people with these, because I don't really know how else to do that. First one's gonna hit. Second one's gonna hit 2 of them. Hold up.
Oh, sorry.
Third one will miss.
Okay, so rolling damage for the first one.
Yep.
4d10. 26.
26 damage. All right, no worries. That's fine. Yep. Next.
Rolling for second one. 25.
25 hits 2 of them. Great. Cool.
And I'm just gonna roll damage anyway, just in case there's structural damage I'm not sure about.
Sure, yeah.
That would have only
you're
been
certainly
19.
certainly hitting the walls a little bit. All right.
Gonna be fucked up if this is like a spec ops situation. We go over the wall and it's like a community of like children and like families we didn't know and we just destroyed it. It's gonna be a real bummer.
He's pretty fucked. Okay, let me put you guys on the page. Sorry, I gotta drag you onto the page and then activate the damn. No, I'm just gonna activate the page. You guys put. I'm gonna tell you where to put yourself.
Ooh. Very cool.
As you turn the corner, you do notice that one of them is dead already. And several more of them look injured. This one here and this one here.
Oh, I wish you just
look
took out that
very
leader.
scorched. You guys, this is the entrance that you came towards, so if you want to put yourselves around here, that'd be great.
Can you ping it again?
Yeah, stairs over on this side. On the leftmost side. Yeah, we'll say you could get within the first few squares of the doorway.
Wait, how do we
Yeah.
appear on the map?
You drag your token out onto it.
From where?
From the token
From-
actors tab under player characters. Where are you looking?
Oh,
Just drag that.
okay. I see. Get him out here. Yeah.
Is the north little hole, is that like a hole in the wall?
Did you ping it?
I forget how to ping.
Just hold.
Wait,
hold.
is it?
Yes.
Cool.
It's like actually it's probably like chest height for you, but it's like a waist
Could
high wall.
Oh wait, I'm pinging. No. Move. I can't move me.
Oh, that's because we're in combat mode.
Because I want to go here. And say that, like... Yeah.
That's fine. Since you were coming from the south, I'm gonna say you can get like here by the time.
Oh, wait.
That's
If we're coming from south, then maybe I'll choose the south. Wait, is the south have a hole in it or no?
There is a window here. I'll put you on it. A window. Ooh, I hate dragging people on. Why does Founders do this? Window.
Give me a south. Give me a south
here.
window. Whee! Yeah! Heck
Watching
yeah!
you fly across
Love
the
it.
screen.
And is there a thing? Can I put an invisible thing on me or? No.
Yeah, there is. Well, I don't know if there's one that says invisible, but you can just
Sign
you can just put
status.
whichever you want on there, and we'll say that means
Ooh.
invisible.
Also,
am
it
I
says
good
I
to
have-
put the call lightning spell effect on this?
Yes, you
field?
are.
It says I have 65 hit points. I do not. I have 61.
Well,
But okay.
that's because you have a 4 in temporary hit points on your sheet for some reason. I saw that earlier. I didn't know.
Oh, that's really not true.
It must have that must have existed before and just never went away. Oh,
I'm telling you, yeah.
Who's
This is why.
Who's big? There we go.
Invisible.
All right,
make-
go ahead and add your guys. If you haven't already, add yourself to the initiative I can add you to the initiative.
Oh,
Just roll
yeah.
it.
No. Where am I? Where am I? Me.
Can you unadd Argonetti? I can't get him off of there.
Yeah,
That's my
no
bad.
Oh no, we got some cultists on here, gang. We have some masked cultists.
Oh wait, why can't I roll?
Got some issues.
You're not, here, I'll add you to the initiative and then just hit the dice. There you go.
Ooh, a clay mask cult.
One of these cultists got to drink more water.
He's gotta eat some fiber.
Okay.
We can't hurt the good-natured one.
Someone can get this man some prunes.
Get this man the Metamucil.
I'm making a whole backstory on good-natured cultist.
He just got swindled into it. All right,
Yeah.
Sean D, you
Slick
are
cultist.
up.
Okay. I'm gonna want 20, 30. Move up,
Okay.
and then Sheko moves up, and Sheko Attacko.
All right.
28 to hit,
Yeah, 28 hits.
and 8 piercing damage.
All right, 8 piercing damage. Sounds good. As he swings up next to this masked leader and startles him. He goes, "Ah! Kill them!
All right.
Kill them! Obviously, kill them!"
Next one is 15 to hit.
15 would hit, but he casts shield on himself, so it misses.
Okay. That is it for Shandi then.
All right, the constipated masked cultist is very painfully going to walk over to Shandi.
Permanent difficult terrain because he's waddling.
Yeah. And he is going to cast Inflict Wounds on you.
What's their color scheme?
It's not really a uniform color scheme. The only thing that is uniform about them is they all are wearing masks. Various different kinds of masks, but masks. I know they all have the same token, but that's not true. That's just because they have the same stamp on.
Different kinds of
Immersion.
masks, as in the same person made these masks, but they're of different animals
Yes.
or things, or different kinds of masks, like
The first
they
one,
just brought
the
whatever.
one you
cool.
said. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, he's going to cast Inflict Wounds on you, Shandi. He rolls a 9, so he does not get you.
No.
All right, the cowardly masked cultist is going to prove his namesake, and he is going to stay back here and cast a hold person on you, Shandi. So go ahead and make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I can just... that's gonna be over 20.
All right, you succeed. The hold person is not successful. Septon, you are up.
All right. Septon is gonna walk up right, or not. Gonna walk up right behind Shandi and cast a, call it a, do a 3rd level Thunder Wave at, I guess I should just draw the cube, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Draw the rectangle. Well, there. Hitting hitting those. Can you see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, hitting those 3.
That feels like bigger than it is.
No, it's 20-foot cube. Starting upon me.
Yeah, you're cool. Those.
Oh,
three-
I'm sorry. 15-foot cube.
Yeah, I didn't think.
Thunderwave is a 15-foot cube.
I don't think it'll matter.
It's still-
It'll still hit.
You
all
still
of them,
hit.
But
Yeah, it'll still hit all of them.
That'll still hit a lot of them. Okay.
I'll draw it smaller.
You don't have to draw it. I know where it is.
I've drawn it smaller.
Okay.
That's a
the-
con save.
Cool. The good-natured cultist gets a 19. The coy
That's a success.
cultist gets an 8, and the slick cultist gets a 16.
The 16 fails.
Cool. So good-natured succeeds. Everybody else fails. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, and let's see. That would be 4d8s. I think they'll still take half.
He does still take half. Yes. But he doesn't get pushed.
Yeah. Yes, he doesn't get pushed. So 1, 2, 3, 4 d8s. Oh, 10 thunder damage.
All right. 10 thunder damage, and he gets pushed back. What? 10 feet.
Yes, they get pushed back 10 feet.
All right. And he takes 5 thunder damage and is pushed back to no feet. All right, Una, you're up and invisible.
Yeah. Okay. Am I in the window? On the window?
You're looking through it. It's an empty window.
Looking. Yeah. So, would I be blocked by anything if I shot from here, though? I can jump through if necessary.
I mean, you could probably hit the 3 in a line up here. It would be hard for you to see like the rest of the room from here.
I'm going for the leader, though.
Yeah, you can hit him for sure.
Great. Pew pew.
Here, you get rid of your freaking cube.
Ugh.
Guys, what if the
21
no.
hit the leader.
21
It's not my
does
t-
hit the leader.
It's something I can't edit it because it's not my turn.
I'll do it.
That's-
Sorry about that.
21 does hit the leader, yes. And
Yay.
you get that sweet sneak.
I have so much sneak. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Guys, what if the only thing needed for the ritual was blood sacrifices, and we sacrificed them
Ooh.
all, and the ritual's complete?
What
When
if?
They're the ones that put out the job.
24 points of
24
psychic
points of psychic damage as your invisibility pops.
Oh no.
As a dagger just stabs into the side of this guy's face, and you see blood just gushing out of his ears as he staggers onto one knee. He is not looking good.
Hee hee. So I'm gonna make my way into the
Downtown.
yeah, and chill out with my friends, the shrubbery.
Cool.
Oh wait, let me, I won't do a hide. I'm just gonna throw a bonus at him.
Cool.
Hey, did you like round 1? 20,
Yes.
Jesus, math. Hold on. I can do 26.
26 hits. Yes.
You'd think I would have kept that D4 out.
Nah, don't
And-
even, surely.
I did not. Oh my gosh. Cool. 7 more points of psychic damage.
He hits the ground.
What you gonna do,
Yay.
boys?
Alright, anything else from me there, Uda?
No, I'm cool.
Alright, the slick mask cultist sees an opportunity. And he stands next to the leader and he says, "For our leader!" And he is going to cast a spell at you, Una. And that,
Our word kill.
well, no.
Don't say those things.
It's not. He is going to try to hold you, Una. Go ahead and make a wisdom save.
You don't have my consent.
I wanna hold you so much.
Oh shoot, didn't I have a psychic ward thing?
You
I
do.
definitely have a been checking those though in the morning.
We'll just start now. You're right, you haven't, but I also forgot. I don't think this won't affect
No.
being the whole person.
I was wondering if I got advantage for wisdom
No,
things,
it's
though. No?
you're just immune to being charmed, I believe.
Cool.
I'll look on your sheet.
18 save.
Yeah, you're good.
I literally just had it up and now I can't find it. Maybe because Boundary, your inventory system, could use some work.
I'm gonna fix it. I promise. One of these in March I'll
No,
fix it
it's
when I
not
have more
you.
time.
It's not you.
I know, but I could fix it. Is the thing.
No. Yeah, like I literally had it open.
You're immune to psychic damage that cannot be charmed or frightened. That's all.
Great.
Um,
But anyway.
Cool. So he does not get you. You managed to succeed. The Koi Cultist is next. And the Koi Cultist is going to cast a spiritual weapon. Where's the spiritual weapon? There we go. He's going to cast a spiritual weapon right next to you, Shandi, and it is going to take a swing at you. Oh, that is 21 to hit.
I will use defensive duelist. Yep.
All right. Everett, you're up.
Hey, Paylor! Everett's gonna run. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that was 4-5, wasn't
That
it?
was 4-5, yeah.
6. Okay. How am I doing here? Can I make it all the way? No, I can't. That sucks. Well, I get all but 1. All right, that's fine. Everett casts Destructive Wave. And he takes his quill and he sort of like writes the little note in Glork and then like throws the quill into the ground. So Destructive Wave. Every creature I choose within 30 feet, 5d6 thunder damage, 5d6 radiant damage. Checks to see if they're knocked prone.
And it's con saves?
It is con saves. Yes.
All right, we're gonna start with the dashing masked cultist. He gets a 9. That's a fail, I
Fail.
assume. Evasive masked cultist gets a 15.
Fail.
Not so evasive. The good-natured masked cultist gets a 9.
Fail.
The constipated masked cultist gets a 19.
Success.
All right. The cowardly masked cultist gets a 4.
Fail.
And the coy masked cultist gets a 9. So they all fail except for the constipated one.
He has
Wow,
other things.
that's
to
He's
say.
amazing.
holding on.
Constitution-pated mass cultist, am I right?
He
Would
is-
you give him advantage on con saves?
I should, but I didn't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5d6. This is the thunder damage coming at you.
Just roll them both because they're
Okay, cool.
not. They are not. They don't have any resistances. So
All right. The total on that is going to be 35.
okay, 35, and they get knocked prone.
Everyone who's failed gets knocked prone.
All right. So that guy does that. This guy, the evasive cultist, dies. The good-natured cultist dies. Good nature notwithstanding. The coy cultist dies. This guy doesn't die. The cowardly one just hits the ground, not looking so good. And the constipated cultist takes half of that, I assume, or does he take any?
The constipated cultist takes half.
Half of that, which is he takes 17 points of damage, and he's not knocked prone. He's still kicking. Not looking awesome, but he is still kicking. As your quill bursts outwards, this radiant energy, almost from the center of the sun, in the middle of here burst outwards. Very
Argany, take out that last one.
okay.
Argany's gonna run over. Oh, I can't move him. But he's gonna run over to the dashing masked cultist. He's gonna do his spirit strike. 1.
He has advantage because this guy's prone.
Plus 8. Oh, he has advantage. Yes. Okay. Probably is not gonna need it. Yeah. So 25.
It hits.
1d8 plus 5 force. 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 force damage.
All right. The dashing masked cultist is now the undashing masked cultist.
Nice. All right, that's it.
All right, that'll take us to tether. On account
can
of
I call
everybody's
lightning-
turn is done. Yes.
I know. Can I call lightning down to hit the constipated and the cowardly?
Yep, right in the middle there. They both make dex saves, except the cowardly one has disadvantage. All right, the constipated cultist, holy shit, gets an 18, and
Saves.
the other one gets a 13. I assume fails.
Doesn't save. So, oh my god, only 12 damage.
Only 12 damage. Kills both of them. Only 12 damage. They're both dead. All right.
Uh-oh.
Anything else
And
from
then
you?
can I move?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move. Just to, be with my friends.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey guys,
All right.
it's my turn.
There is one cultist left, and
And he's gonna.
You can see as he sees all of his friends die from a giant wave, a statue, and then lightning. He drops his knife and sort of puts his hands in the air. Your turn, Shandi.
Well, do we want to try and take him in alive?
You can't kill somebody who's surrendered. That's no good.
All right. I'm going to swap places with Sheko and grapple him.
All right. He will not fight your grapple. He allows you
All
to
right.
grab onto him. I'll say
He likes it.
Well, wouldn't
dear.
say that.
Cuff him.
Cuff him, boys.
Let's tie him up, and then we'll ask him questions, and then we'll stuff things in his mouth.
Yes.
Hey, you don't gotta do you don't gotta do all that.
You don't gotta do that. No, look, we got a family back home.
All we're gonna do
Listen,
is
you don't gotta do all that.
all we're gonna do is take him back to the town and be like, "Hey, we got rid of the cultists.
Oh hey,
Here's one to prove it."
Yeah, you don't have to do that either. I could just tell you where all the loot is, and then we could go our separate ways. How's that sound?
Okay, you could tell us where the loot is, and you won't die. I can't promise anything else.
You're not gonna kill an unarmed guy. You seem like a right kind of folks.
We're not gonna kill an unarmed guy.
A lot of us might not, but I would.
We'll
And
most
so,
likely
why
find
don't you
it
just tell us?
anyway.
We're not gonna kill an unarmed guy. Don't worry, okay?
And
We're not gonna kill an unarmed guy.
He pulls up
Trevor
his
is gonna
mask.
go up the steps and-
He pulls up his mask, and he's got a very well manicured mustache, and he's sweating really hard. He's a human.
Trevor's
Listen,
gonna go up
I'm
to
gonna-
Sefton. He's gonna whisper, "Sefton, I'm trying to be like a hard bad cop interrogator, and you're kind of harshing my vibe."
Yeah, and the other half of bad cop is good cop, Tether.
Oh my god, that is it! You're right!
What? You're not kidding about this. Listen,
I forgot
listen.
about the other half of it.
Listen, I'll need your mask. We gotta prove we took care of you guys.
You can take all these masks. I don't
Right,
fucking-
okay.
Listen, I don't even know. I'll be real with you. I don't even really know what was going on here anyway. So
Okay, the loot is.
there's some good shit.
And-
Trevor's gonna make lightning crackle.
Where is it?
You got a no. Hey man, I'm not fucking
Wait,
telling
wait,
you. You got to
I wanna
promise to
try-
let me go,
I
and then
wanna
I'll
try-
let you know.
oh, I want to try mind command.
Okay.
I want Una to have said that out loud. I want to try 9 command.
I could've- I
What now?
I could have said it in like everybody's head, excited,
Yeah.
not his head. I make a deception check. He makes an insight. I don't know if he does a save, but
If it says insight, it's just the check, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So.
Is this
my-
something I can guide?
I don't think.
Okay.
Oh
gotta-
man,
No,
what'd he
good
get?
ask. He got a 14.
Yeah, got a 10.
All right, as you try to command him in mind, he goes, "Whoa, hey, come on! What? Who's in my head right now? Is that you guys, or is this many-faced god actually a real guy?"
Okay, dude.
What?
You right?
You okay?
No, I mean no.
Okay.
This is a bad,
Okay.
a bad
Listen,
situation
listen.
I'm in right now. I'll be real
Listen.
with you guys.
You got it on my word. We got your mask. We're gonna get everybody else's mask. We're gonna take those back to town. That'll be proof we dealt with this. You can get out of here. 2 conditions. I need to know where the loot is.
Yep.
You don't ever get involved in any of their cults, alright?
Any other cults?
No more cults.
I mean, all right, okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay, that's fine.
You get involved in more cults, you're gonna wind up like these guys.
Septon? Can I put an addendum?
Hey,
If he
Mark.
lies to us, I get to kill him.
I mean, that's a third demand. I wasn't ready for that.
Listen,
But
listen. I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, you guys are insane. You killed my friends with lightning and the power of God. So I have no. Listen, you win. I got no problem with you if you've got no problem with me. You can take all the masks you want. I won't get involved in any more cults. What about pyramid schemes? Is that still fine?
Pyramid scheme, okay. Pyramid
Okay.
scheme's
Yeah.
alright.
All right.
Just make sure they're not related to any deities.
any like gods or
I
anything.
can
Sure,
teach
sure.
you about some essential oils.
If you could, I mean, if you got a contact, I'll take it. Listen, I was here to make some money. No hard feelings, huh?
No hard feelings. Now get
What
now,
was the dance
loot.
about?
Where's
Wait,
the loot?
more questions, Scepter. Sorry, I'm not crying.
All right. Yeah, what were you,
What was the
trying to
dance
do
about?
here? What was going on here?
We do these ritual movement things to honor the many-faced god, who I guess is a god of many faces, and we walk around and we switch masks and shit, you know.
Huh.
Do we know a god of many faces? I don't know. I don't think I know.
Did we just
Make a
kill
religion check.
a dance class? Is that what we did?
Oh no, I mean, there's certainly we do blood. We have done blood sacrifice. Not me, obviously, but the cult. They do kill.
Right.
Yeah, but I did.
Yeah,
I mean, I
that's-
never did it though. I mean, you know.
No. That's
They're
what
like-
we got
what's-
sent here because of the killing.
What's like
Everett,
their
have-
elevator pitch? We don't have elevators. But
Or dumbwaiter
well,
pit.
the many-faced god apparently allows you to connect with other people. Since
Kinda
he
nice.
wears all faces, you can also wear all faces, so you become one of the whole sort of deal. You know.
I look-
Everett, have
Guys,
you heard
he
about
sounds
him before?
awesome.
As I guide him.
You can make a religion check if you'd like, Everett. A guided
sure.
religion check.
Yeah.
For sure.
So like it's just like we're all connected and like we can be whoever we
And
want
we
to
can
be.
wear each other's faces.
Yeah, it's sort of like that one.
Everett looks
Like-
around for Arya.
Like, do you have to rip off the face and then put it on?
I don't. I know. I think it's more of a spiritual thing.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, because you all become one, and you all become part of him, and all these suckers, they just want to to be part of something.
Like a hive mind.
Not unlike that, yeah.
I rolled a 4, but after all of my bonuses,
And you get
it's
an
a
extra D4.
20.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I did the guidance, and then also with what's his name?
Rolled a 4 and
Harmony.
got a 20.
Michael, did you go to the Jimmy Awards?
I worked the Jimmy Awards, and it was one of the worst jobs I've ever done.
Oh.
It was awful.
Yeah, you've heard of the many-faced god. Not actually a god, but a demon. A changeling demon, who small cults have popped up here and there across history. Never actually made it to the material plane, so nobody's totally sure how powerful this guy is, but he's certainly powerful enough to communicate to people on the material plane.
I relay this information.
Thank you.
So, Lutz, under where your boy just made the sun explode. Just right under those tiles, there's a bunch of shit. And also, there's a mask, the only magic mask we got, hanging up at the front end of the cathedral here.
All right.
Cool.
I'm good to
All
go.
right, well, thank you.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. We don't want
Alright.
to see you
Open up the
again.
sun.
Deuces. You just pull it up. You stronger than me.
Okay. High five.
Do I have to?
No.
All
Get
right.
out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
He runs.
Okay.
All right,
some
I'm gonna go
people
lift that
thing.
stone up.
Yeah. I'm gonna loot all the bodies to see if
Okay.
anything else is.
Get the masks. We need.
Yeah, pull
we're
up the
gonna,
masks.
that's how
They
we.
all have a mask, a dagger, and like a book of psalms, and nothing else.
I'll take one of the books of Psalms just to.
Do
Some
I
light
need an
reading.
athletics check
Yeah.
to lift the stone?
You're
or-
strong enough. You could just lift it up. It's sort of just been pushed over it. Yeah, you lift it up and you see a small cache of loot. You see a good chunk of just like standard arms and armor. You see 3 sets of leather armor, 2 sets of chainmail, and 8 swords, long swords. Probably from adventurers who have come here before, or travelers on the road that got ambushed. You see a collection of 520 gold in just a bit in a lockbox. You see a long scroll case with a spell scroll inside, and a strange-looking breastplate. Let me get you a description of that one there.
Yeah.
Everyone gets 104.
Oh my god.
Septon
my
hands out the 104. Septon holds out the 104 to Tether.
You got me this time. 104.
It's not like he can keep it without himself knowing. Like-
True.
The breastplate is built from nearly entirely white. It's like the metal is nearly white that this breastplate is made out of.
Dural stone alloy.
Maybe.
Like chicken breast.
We'll need that.
It also
Sorry?
looks while the rest of the armor here and also like your armor, there's nicks and scratches and imperfections on it. This one is pristine.
Anybody else wear a breastplate?
I suppose I could.
I mean, I wear medium armor.
Would you like me to identify it just in case it has some sort of properties?
Absolutely, I would. I'm not going to put it on until it's identified.
That and the magic mask.
Yeah, can I go find?
Yeah, you see, there is a mask on a. Well, it looks like a mask. You see a tiger-faced mask, sort of hanging on the wall. But as you get closer, you realize it's not. There's nowhere to put your face. In fact, it kind of looks more like a shield than a mask, in the shape of a tiger's face.
I like carefully walk it over.
Cool.
to Everett.
Everett, you first identify the cartographic breastplate. This magical breastplate, while worn on its own volition, the breastplate records a map of the environments the wearer is exploring. A new map begins to be drawn on clean armor when the wearer spends at least 8 hours without moving more than 30 feet. That map fades when the wearer moves more than 10 miles away from their starting point.
Whoa.
Cool.
The
That's
other
fucking cool.
The other thing is the tiger-faced shield. As an action, while attuned to this shield, you may swap your face with the face of the tiger on the shield. Bear with me. While your face is swapped, some stuff happens. You can see, smell, hear, taste, and speak from your face on the shield, but your body loses its senses, which are replaced with 30 feet of blind sight. Your body with the stone's tiger face gains resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, and you gain a bite attack that you are proficient with. It deals 1d6 piercing damage, has finesse, and heals you for half the damage dealt. If you continue to use the shield while your face is on it, if an attack that misses you would have hit you without the shield's AC bonus, you still take the damage as you block an attack with your face. That's what the tiger face
Oh.
shield does.
That's
Cool.
really complicated.
Yeah, it is.
So we should give it to Winfield.
Can I wear this?
I've already got a
breastplate?
shield.
You have to be able to use shields.
If you're not proficient with shields, you won't really gain an armor benefit, but you could still use that shield. Like, you could use the swapping your face with the tiger's face, as long as you're attuned to it.
I
Right.
guess I could do that, but I don't know if I.
Could you pop the description in the chat potentially?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
can
might need to
skim
look
it?
at that.
We could also just sell it.
Wait,
Well,
could- hang
I
on.
would take it because I never use what my shield can do.
Does being
Hang on.
attuned count if it's just kind of strapped to your back?
Well, you still
More
would have to
fashion.
use an attunement slot for it.
Oh yeah.
Hang on. If I
But
attune
can-
to it
Could
Yes.
my could
and
a
I
hand
swap
be
my
free?
faces,
Yeah.
and somebody else takes the shield,
Yes.
will it stay swapped?
As long as nobody else attunes to the shield, yes.
Guys, we could leave my face. We could leave my body at home. You guys could just carry me around. I can still cast verbal spells. I only need my mouth for that. I can still inspire. I don't.
Oh.
So you're just like a weird disembodied tiger, like
Just a
yeah,
disembodied
You
head.
just have a shield with Septon's face on it, while Septon's body sits at home with a stone tiger
you
face.
blind.
I could still cast vicious mockery. I could
But what
cast
if it
healing
had-
word,
yeah.
fairy fire, mass healing word,
Only verbal.
yes.
Oh. Well, an
Michael.
option for sure.
Oh no, I'm just
Got it.
lifting my arm to lift
Okay.
my arm.
What?
And also, if you want to
If
identify
nobody
the
else
spell
wants to-
scroll, it's the scroll for Arms of Hadar.
Ooh,
So,
love that one.
Yeah, I don't need the
Yeah,
spell
yeah.
scroll if somebody else wants it.
Give it to Everett. He can learn it forever.
Everett, this
Right.
seems like your kind of thing. Should we take the armor back and sell it? That's
Oh,
kind
let's
of
take
a lot
everything
to
and-
carry. All right.
Note, nobody wanted the armor.
I'll wear the breastplate if nobody else wants it.
Yeah, I don't think it would be worth it for me to take.
Sick.
Yeah, I have medium armor master, so
You guys want
Wait,
me to
can
make
you-
a disc?
yeah, I'll put it
where
I'll put it on
yeah,
you.
put it on my inventory.
One of those breastplates that make it look like you have like rippling pectorals and abs, or is it just
Something
curious?
doesn't need
No,
it to
it's
look
just
like
a-
that.
it's got a pretty smooth surface so that the map
Does it
will look
have
good on it.
nipples?
It does not have nipples.
Damn it.
unfortunately.
No, but if we can find an area where there's 2 mountains and I can position myself just about right.
Cartographic
Natural
breastplate is in
breasts.
your inventory.
What are its stats?
It's a breastplate, so it's one worse than your half plate.
Oof.
But it's got a.
It doesn't. It doesn't have the.
Cut to us.
It doesn't actually have the AC listed.
Nice. No AC. No AC limit.
I mean, it's yeah, they never do. But if you equipped it, it would do it. It would do
My,
anything.
the half plate does.
Well,
Let's see if I unequip the half plate.
Cut to us in a few sessions, just like staring at Septon's chest.
Where are we?
Well, so hold on. So I have to stay not moving for 30 feet.
no, so
Out of 30 feet.
yeah. So if you it begins to draw a map if you are wearing it and you stay still for 8 hours. Then it'll keep drawing that map forever until you move 10 miles away. Then it'll wipe clean and wait for you to stay in one place for 8 hours again.
In one place for 8 hours.
Or
That's called
sleep.
sleeping.
You don't sleep in armor. There's negative effects from sleeping in armor. There's like a
That's called-
huge negative effect from sleeping in
Yes.
armor, I think.
Everett is going to begin to ritually cast disc.
Cool.
Could I hold on to the shield right now? I still want to ruminate on whether it's worth keeping the spine thistle or not.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'll put the shield in your inventory, Shandi.
Yeah, if you guys don't like what you got, we can always just sell it.
I forgot you still have the legendary katana of the Elder Weave in your character sheet.
I'm just
Why
waiting
did
till the day I
get
can use it.
Weed? And I
You'll
don't have
never
my-
get to use that.
I'll never be able to use special ability Forgive Me, Master.
Yeah,
Good.
you won't.
It's so good.
Immune to radiant and necrotic damage because I do not care for gods.
Glorious Nippon Steel. This sucks. I forgot about No Seed Sithmar. That's pretty good. Hey, man, what a goddamn menace.
Once I cast Floating Disc, I load up the disc with the swords and various other things.
I am going to put the scroll of Arms of Hadar on your character sheet as well.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Let me find that one. I don't think I made a separate thing for it, but I think it does just exist.
Before we go, can I do a quick circuit to see if there's anything he didn't know about that we missed?
Yeah, make a investigation check.
Una, can you,
You want
look
help?
around?
Sure.
Una, can you look around? to see
Why?
if
It's not like I have plus 11 to investigation.
I'll help you.
Yeah, I'll take that help. 28.
No, yeah, you look around. You've cleared the place.
Okay.
We
Cool.
cleared
He-
the place.
He was clearly here for
A good time, not a long time.
money, so he kind of
Nice.
so he knew where everything was.
Okay. Let's get back to town.
Cool. You head on back to town.
Do you want to ride on the disc?
Yeah.
How many of us can?
I don't know. How many of you
Disc
can?
is hold on, I'll tell you. It is up to 500 pounds.
How wide is it? 3 feet in diameter. Una can.
Okay. Well, can I use my sticky fingers to cling to the bottom of it?
Oh my.
I don't know that it floats high enough off the ground to do that.
It's 3 feet above the ground.
Yeah. You can, but you'll be dragging across the ground the whole time. So that's your call.
I'll be off and on.
Okay. You make your way back to town. 2 quests successfully completed. Well, 1 quest successfully
We have to
completed
drop off
with
the
the ring of the other quest in your hand. And yeah, you make your way back as the sun sets.
Since I have so many spell slots left, if I had cast Longstrider on all of us, would we have gotten back a little bit sooner?
If you want to use all your spell slots there, I'd say you could get back like an hour or 2 sooner. Sure.
I think that's important.
Okay. So mark off that many.
So I'm gonna
spells.
take off all 4 level 1s and 1 level 2.
Great.
Well, actually, if I do 1 level 2, I can use 2. So 1, 2, and then 3 level 1s. Okay, cool.
All right.
So
Yeah.
I would add that time back though, because every hour, I gotta recast disc.
Oh. Well, every hour Tether would have to recast Longstrider too. So we'll say cumulatively you get back an hour earlier. She's not recasting Longstrider, but you move really fast for an hour, so you make more progress in that first hour of walking. So you get back, we'll say around 5 to 6. The sun is not yet set, but it is setting over the mountains to the north.
Okay, do half the party want to drop off the first quest while the other half give the ring and then meet you there for the second quest?
Wait.
Yeah, like go back to the
Reward.
guild and dropped off the masks, and then
Yeah, and then as we give the ring back and then get rewards there, and then we all meet back at where Stakeout happens.
sounds good.
I have a question, Michael.
Yes.
Just out of character. Does Tether use a shield?
Tether used to use a shield,
Okay.
but now she has this quarterstaff, and so she
Right.
can't really hold a shield.
Okay. No problem.
Oh, Septon can technically use a shield.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if I was gonna. If you want Spine Thistle, I think I do want to attune to the Lion Shield tonight.
Does Spine Thistle require an attunement slot, or?
Nope, and it lets you coat it in Thorns and do a Shotgun Blast, but it's only 1 AC. It's not.
That's fine. I don't think I have a shield on me right now. So, I'll take it.
Okay. I will give it to you tomorrow.
All right, who's going to turn in the masks? Or are you not splitting?
Well, Everett has the disc that holds all the stuff, so
Yeah. All
I
right,
was
so-
gonna say Everett's gonna go to wherever we can get the most brownie points for giving them 8 swords and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Oh yeah, if Everett's gonna sell, I could
We
drop off
either
the
sell it,
masks.
or I could like give it like Hatinra, Flame and Sand is like my pal, so I could give it them to her.
Mm.
It's like a
Maybe.
friendly offering. Or we could give them the Adventurers Guild, see if we can score some points there. You know.
I mean, I'm going to the adventure skills with the masks anyway, because that's the proof we took care of the call.
Mhm.
Not that they asked for that, but
I think we're gonna bring the swords to Hatinra. She seems pretty cool, and you know, it might be nice to be on her good side.
oh, sell the swords and the armor that we pick up.
Yeah.
Cool.
8 swords and 3 sets of leather armor.
And 1 chainmail.
And 1 chainmail. I'm going to drop off the ring.
I'll go to the Adventurers Guild with Shepton.
I'll
Okay.
do ring.
All right, so you take the Una and Tether. You take the ring and the love note, the love poem addressed to Kiara. Septon and Shondi, you take the masks, and Everett, you take the swords. We'll start with you as you take the swords to Adinra, who is there. But as you come in with a bunch of swords, doesn't seem too interested, whereas sorry, I gotta pull it all up, my bad.
Kembor.
Yes, where the dwarf goes, oh, those up for sale.
Yeah, we just got done just cleaning out a cult, and they had all this stuff, and I thought that maybe you might want to make a purchase.
I certainly would. Those good raw material there. I'd give you 10 gold for each of the swords, 40 gold for the chain. No, sorry, the 60 gold for the chain mail, and I'm not really interested in the leather armor.
All right, sold.
All right, so you get 80 gold plus 60 gold.
140.
And you know,
I
Hatinra will say, I'll take the leather armor for 10 gold apiece.
Great.
So that's
is it
30.
170 then?
Sure.
Crazy. Cool. All right. I divvy that out to everybody when I see them next. So
Cool.
I'll do that math. But
Shondi and Septon, you turn in the masks to your contact at the guild, Serena, and she says, "Oh, well, that's proof enough." And she takes the quest down and hands you a hefty sack of 5,000 gold.
Thank you very much.
Una and Tether, you make your way over to the address listed on the quest. It's a small house in New Cotterdam. You knock on the door, and a halfling woman answers and says, "Yes. What can I help you with?"
Hi,
"Hello. Who are you?"
I'm Heather.
Wait, did we go to the address on the letter or the address on the adventure?
There's no
board?
address on the letter. It was just the address
Oh,
that
okay.
this guy, Raymond, lives at. You say, "Hi, I'm Tether."
Yeah.
She goes, "Hello, I'm Elenashra. Why are you at my door?"
Is the name Norman?
Raymond.
Oh, this is my friend Una.
Is there a Raymond?
Raymond.
That's my husband.
Raymond put a request for the Adventurings Guild, and we're them. So, can we say hi to him?
What did he want with you?
I don't know the bylaws, but I feel like we can only talk about it with the person.
Fine. Raymond! Raymond! And you hear, oh, what? You see a rather portly halfling fellow sort of blearily walk out of a room and see you guys and goes, oh, these are my friends, Elenatra. I'll just step outside and talk. And he sort of pushes past her and closes the door. Says, you must be the adventurers that I sent for.
Yeah.
So did you do it already, or do I need to give you more information, or?
Oh, no, we found it, and your porn.
My porn? Oh. And his face, like, turns beet red. I'd love to have both of them. Did you read it?
How did we know it was porn?
Okay, I'll give you an extra 500 gold if you don't tell my wife about her.
And then Tether's gonna look at Una and, like, just, like, casually do this.
Una'll say, like, yeah, let's take the gold. I have a plan.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say too. Okay, cool.
Oh, no.
And then Tether goes, deal.
Great. They have the potions at the Adventurers Guild. They have the potions in the 1,500 gold. But one sec. And he sort of.
Could you write like a letter?
Yeah, I have
for the
I have a
adventure?
token
Yeah.
that I give to you. I gotta go get it. Just wait here. And he goes back
Okay.
inside and closes the door. And you hear some muffled conversation. And then he comes
As he
back
goes
out.
in, Tether. Oh, as he goes in, I don't know if we had time. Tether, because we have the poem, right?
Yeah, you have the poem.
I was like, did you make a copy?
Did I make a copy?
Would you make a copy?
What?
Make a copy of the poem because he wants us to give it to him.
Oh, sure. How much time do I
I don't
have?
think you have enough
distract
time
him.
to copy
No!
the poem.
I'll distract him.
So are you just gonna sit there with a notebook and copy the poem?
I guess.
Okay.
Well,
How much time do I have?
Like 10
Yeah.
seconds while he goes and grabs the thing he's gonna give you?
I'm gonna stand in front of her.
Okay. Yeah, the door opens as Una, you were crouching behind Tether, writing down.
Wait, no, is there a corner I could go behind?
Sure. Go make a... You don't have to make a stealth
Thank
check. You're
you.
gonna be able to hide from this
okay.
guy. But he
Yeah.
comes out and he goes, alright, here's the token and here's the, gold. Where's the...
Oh,
Can I have
she's
the ring of the
going.
poem?
Yeah, she's going to get it. We've been like, what's the word? Scammed before of like, oh, we give you and then they don't get. So we keep it in a different direction until we see the stuff. So
Well, I
just
mean,
wait a second.
here's the token. Make a deception check. And he's gonna say, I mean, here's the token, but make a deception check.
Making a deception check. $17.
He goes, I have the token right. This isn't how you guys usually operate.
Oh, have you met us before?
The Adventurers Guild. This
Oh, we're
I
not,
can't,
like,
I
Frontier.
can't give
We
you
just
this
look at
until you
Oh, yeah,
give me
they'll-
the stuff.
She's coming, and then we'll just do the exchange. It's like when we give a thing first, then sometimes we get stiffed.
I mean, that's why. Whatever. Okay.
What's your favorite insect?
What? I'm gonna make that forgery check for me. It's a sleight of hand.
Oh, what is that? Yeah. Hold on, 17.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, you finish it in like 2 or 3 minutes.
Mine's
Am I
a
near? Am I
scorpion.
near? Am I near a window?
Yes.
Could I peek into their house?
Yeah, you look at their house. It's a.
Can I see the wife?
The wife is standing at the door with her ear to it. The front door, listening to the conversation between Tether and Raymond.
Shoot. Okay. Alright, some timing here, but as soon as I'm done.
Specifically this scorpion.
Put the bug away. Come on.
He's beautiful.
Put the bug away. I don't want to see your bug.
Okay. What bug do you want to see?
I don't want to see any bugs. How long is it going to take your friend to get this? You know what? Knock on my door when she's back. And he starts to go back inside.
Wait.
Am I done?
Slam. Yeah, at this point, you're done.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I run it over.
As he's about to go inside, he goes, alright.
Oh, I hand it.
He takes the ring and he slips it on his finger, and then he looks at the letter and tucks it into his pocket. Hands you the bag of gold and the token.
Can I see
Thank you so much.
sliver of the wife?
Oh, she's in there, yeah.
Alright, in her head, I'm just gonna go, who's Kiara?
She goes,
You're Kiara? Kiara. Not to mind command, but really
yeah,
just
you're
to
just
like.
putting the word in her head.
Yeah.
At first she looks confused, and then you see her look at her husband. And then he closes the door.
Wait,
My
now
plan
I want to listen.
I was gonna grab the original and then like climb onto the roof and drop it in the chimney or something.
Make a perception check or this.
Oh my gosh. Damn it! 2.
2, yeah.
No. I'm no, I'm gonna side bolster that. I really want to know.
I'll guide you.
I think it's
Oh
too
my
late to
gosh.
guide.
It is too
Okay.
late to guide.
No problem.
Oh my gosh. Where's my... Come on, D8. Come on. D8. Donkey Kong.
Song.
Oh my goodness, they have all left. 14 now.
You can catch a couple words. She immediately asks who you guys were, and he says they're acquaintances from his business trip the other day. And she says, was Kiara on that business trip? And you hear him say, no. And then the voices start to get louder, and you can hear a fight begin to break out between the two of them.
Amazing. All right, let's get out of here.
Cool.
Oh, sorry for making you do that, Forge. I had a different plan, but yours was cleaner.
It's okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you make it back. You hand in the token, and you are given your 1,500 gold. So 2,000 gold in total, as well as 6 potions of greater healing.
Cool.
So Tommy got his. Tommy has however much gold he got. 5,000 gold from cultists, 2,000 gold from the ring. So that's what?
28 gold apiece from the swords and the armor.
Cool.
Okay.
So 7,000 gold split 5 ways, plus 28 for each of you, and then there's 6 potions of greater healing to divvy as well.
2 extra for each other.
The 5,000 split
What?
5 ways is
1.
1,000 each.
Yep.
I think we can.
That's
that.
about right.
Oh wait, I messed up. I split it 6 ways for no reason.
The one for Argonetti.
34 gold each.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so you each get 1,434 gold.
Plus the 2,000.
I already added the 2,000. 400 each for that.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
1,000.
Was that number again?
1,434. There are 6 potions of greater healing to split as well.
It's the 2. Who wants the 2 potions of greater healing? Because somebody's gonna take 2.
Yeah, everybody gets 1.
Right.
Who wants the extra?
I personally Well, no, I have a lot already, so I only
I
need the
feel like
one.
Una should, because she's the most on her own a lot of the time.
Fair, and I
True.
currently have none.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh. The fuck?
So, how are we feeling about buying the zoo?
I don't know if we need to buy the zoo. You
Why
know,
not?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, is that on our priority list? We came here with a task and probably focus on it. Although we're doing great for day -5.
-1.
-1. Oh, that's right. We're only a couple days early. We're not a week early.
All right, we don't have to buy the zoo. Just a thought.
No, not tonight, anyway. Certainly not tonight.
We'll buy
have our
it
whole-
later.
We have our whole lives to buy a zoo.
But like a week from now, let's reconvene on the zoo buying talk.
All right, should we go do a stakeout?
I think it's time.
Yeah, evening, late afternoon is progressing into evening as you make your way back towards Mistview Commons. You go to the building. You hear several voices coming from inside the landlord's apartment. They're not fighting. They're just chatting. Seems like a group of people is in there. If you go upstairs, the middle floor is quiet, very quiet.
Too quiet.
I mean, completely quiet. If you listen at the door, it doesn't sound like anyone's home. Not like before where he was just standing there. It actually sounds like it's empty now. And yeah, knock on Bronwyn's door and she answers and says, "Good to see you again. So what are we doing for this? What do I need to do?"
Nothing.
Yeah, I think you stay home, stay safe. You don't really need to do anything. If you'd like, we could have one person stationed in your apartment.
That would be nice. Honestly, that would make me feel safer. If that's okay with you, I mean.
Yeah, no, one person in here. I'd say one person in the hallway. One person downstairs, probably. Then, how many is that? In, hallway, downstairs. Do we want to say one on the street and one in the tavern?
Okay.
Sounds like it would be a good plan.
And we all communicate.
Yeah, we can. Well, for a certain number of hours, depending on how I roll.
As we wait, if we wait more than an hour, can that count as a short rest?
Well, depending on how vigilant you're trying to be. If you want to count as a short rest, you're not paying very close attention to your surroundings.
No, I get that. My only thought was like, if his apartment is empty, and if I had my wild shape charges again, I could get in, investigate actually, and then get out.
Yeah. If I'm in the street, like I know how long it'll last. So whenever those hours fade, and if something happens after we can no longer communicate, if we just come up with a way to signal that.
I mean, yeah, let's face it. If one of us sees him, we can just raise a hullabaloo and go after him. Or try to tackle him or something.
Are we trying to make a scene, trying to confront him?
I mean, ideally we
first
apprehend this
Okay.
individual
Yeah.
and like talk to him and be like, what are you doing? What's going on? We're not trying to kill anybody.
No.
No, that's off. That's not what we're doing.
We did enough of that today.
You did what?
Mm,
Adventurers Guild business.
we killed some termites.
Oh.
Yeah. Giant
Oh,
throat.
Giant.
out by the stump? I've heard about them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dangerous.
Yeah, I show her the acid scars.
Oh. Yeah, it's a good picnic spot, or it was, before they ate that tree. Went there
Yeah.
went there with an old boyfriend once or twice.
And leave
What
you
was his
with
name?
What was his
Argonetti.
name?
It's the same name that I told you of the guy last
Oh.
time.
Hugo?
Okay, I thought you were
No,
gonna
Hugo's her brother.
Oh, Hugo's the brother who's most likely the one delivering these things. And if it's not, I'm gonna cry.
All right. Well, who wants to be
And
where?
turn off. And turn off.
Who wants to be on the street? Who wants to be up here?
Is the ex-boyfriend. Sorry.
say. I was gonna say Everett could stay in the room with her because if he does his eye thing,
Could be another.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. All right, Everett, you good to stay here?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Whoever's-
stay here. Argonetti will keep me company.
Whoever's in the street will most likely be the first person to confront.
Well,
Um,
we can't just confront anyone who comes in the street.
yes.
We have to confront the person who comes into the house
True.
and comes upstairs.
I might
wait,
be the
were
most
the pack-
suspicious-looking individual, so maybe I should be like Tavern or something.
Were the packages dropped off front door or
Right outside
in
my
front?
Oh,
Yeah, right outside my
hallway.
Yeah, hallway.
Okay.
I can
Hallway
be in the
outside my
hallway.
door, not the.
Right, I can be top floor hallway outside the door. I mean, I can tackle people. I can hold people. You
Go
know,
invisible.
Nice.
I can go invisible if I hear somebody coming up the stairs.
Yeah.
If
I
Tether
used
wanted
up
to
my
take,
invisibility.
if Tether wanted to take Tavern, I could take Streets.
The two most conspicuous looking members of the group at the moment. Tether on account of mushroom, Shandi on account of wrestling gear.
I'm just a fancy lad.
They've got that special kind of stealth where they're so out of place, no one wants to look at them.
True. What locations are left?
Downstairs was the only other one.
Yeah, you could take first floor and just let me know if someone's
Yeah.
coming.
I
And
can
Everett
even.
can have like a bird's eye,
Yes, I can, but only for an hour.
like a helicopter cops thing.
Mhm.
What's the hell?
A helicopter?
You know.
Crazy that in this world we can't say things are escalating.
Yes, you can.
No.
Yeah, you can.
What came more
That's it.
first, the word or the thing?
The thing.
Really?
The escalator came
No
before the word
way.
escalate.
I don't
Yeah.
believe that, but
It's true.
no,
But-
I mean, I don't
Fact-
care if it's true or not. That's not real.
Fact checkers, get on that.
That's real.
No, that's not. You're lying.
The escalator is older than the word escalate.
There's like actually no way that that's true.
You can look this, we can fact check this. Pause the stream.
I'm not pausing the stream.
Well, whenever we officially start, we'll have 5 hours of communication with all of you.
I mean, what time do you usually go to bed? That's to
Bronwyn.
Bronwyn.
Yeah, I'm looking
But
up
we're busy
fucking
with escalate information. The etymology of escalate. You want-
English didn't have that word, but that word existed because that's what the escalator. It's a French word that they named the escalator after, that then became an English word. So no,
mean-
you're wrong.
I only speak English, so I suppose I am wrong about
Doesn't
that.
matter. Okay.
Escalate. No, that was
Yeah, French. Come on, French ain't real. Yeah, we know
Yeah.
that.
That's you know what? That's a fair argument. You're right.
I don't acknowledge the
Guys,
French.
I've been listening to the Percy Jackson books on audiobook. I'm real sorry to this narrator.
Oh, because of all the
But-
code words.
No. His accent work. Do you remember like a little a campaign we kind of tried to do, and there was some guy who like spoke in a French accent.
Jean-Pierre.
Jean-Pierre,
God.
Just think about
Me, your
that.
father.
Just imagine.
best character.
Yeah, your
Imagine-
stepdad.
Yeah. Just imagine that, but he's trying to be intimidating.
Rough. That's rough.
And like any
What character is
And-
he playing? I don't remember
in
a French
the
character.
in the
In
third
the
book,
ice. Oh no.
in the third book, one of the monsters speaks in a French accent. You might have-
Sorry, what was your question for Bronwyn?
What time does she usually go to sleep?
Oh, I go to sleep around like 9 usually.
Okay. And you've never heard anyone drop anything off while you're awake.
No, but I also haven't checked.
Okay. I would say we probably
I
don't need.
usually get home from work around like 6, and then I go to sleep around 9.
Okay.
I
I would
suppose
say
it could show up after 6, but I don't know.
I would say we probably don't need to set
Whispers.
our connections into whispers until like 8 or 9.
I do need to be able to see all of you though to start the connection, just so you know. So we can't disperse yet.
Okay. Well, we could.
I'm making some food if you want to eat. Making pasta.
If you're willing to.
Oh, it's the least I can do.
We could have like, just because I'm me, maybe we take little shifts, like peeking out the window.
Yeah. No. Someone should take a shift at least in the hallway.
Yeah, window pasta.
Window pasta.
Winsta.
Hey, is her apartment more than a 30-foot radius? Can I start the clock?
Her apartment.
What?
Probably not really. It's probably about a 30-foot radius. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, then I'll hang near the door, and then I'll be in the hallway. We'll see how long we can. We'll see if we can get a full 8 hours of stakeouting.
Oh, to stay still with your armor on.
I don't need to stay still.
Yeah, within 30 feet.
Do I?
Yeah.
I have to stay within 30 feet. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, she makes up some pasta for you, and this song's a little too intense for eating pasta, I think.
You've been eating pasta wrong then.
I suppose so.
Unless this pasta's poisoned.
We'll do the one where
It's the-
yeah.
Keeping hawk eyes on her.
Yeah, she makes up some pasta. It's pretty good. Some red sauce on spaghetti. That's what she's making.
What?
Some
kind
ragu.
Yep.
Sponsored by ragu.
Not sponsored by
I took her
Ragu.
as a bow tie pasta girly. But
I'm sure she's done.
How much
She'll do that
shell
from
is
time to
that?
time, but it seems like she had more spaghetti than any other kind of noodle currently. So she did that. But yeah, she makes you all a small but decent bowl of pasta, and y'all, with the exception of Septum, is in the hallway. Sit around the table.
Important question.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I would hope one of you would bring me a bowl.
You're standing and eating.
Is she a type to keep the pasta in the original container, or does she put it in big jars?
She
to
puts
be
it in
displayed?
jars.
I'm gonna marry this woman.
Okay, I'm gonna like very sneakily put 2 gold coins on the counter just as a payment for the food.
Aw.
She doesn't notice, but she will later. She goes, so what's your story? What are you guys? I know you're adventurers, but got some time to kill. What do you do? You know a lot about me, so.
We're part of Adventurers Initiative. Well, 5 of us are, and then one of us is a.
Yeah, that's a
Reed-
statue.
Yep.
Does he
That's...
eat?
Nope. His name's Arganetti.
Hello.
He talks.
Oh. Hi.
Yeah, he can understand.
I've heard. I think you're the school, the
Hero
Empire funded school. Yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy. I heard about you guys. Well, I heard about the program getting started last year. I hadn't really heard much since, to be honest. But that's wow. I mean, that's awesome. How do you get to go to hero school?
I was
I mean, it's
scouted.
different for everyone.
Yeah.
I was well, like it all started back when like my body was rent and torn until I became a mushroom person. I was part of a cult for like. Have you heard of Zuctamoy?
No.
She's my mom.
Oh.
Oh, she's the demon prince of fungi.
Oh.
Yeah, and so yeah, I think they thought I was a failure, so they kicked me out. I almost died in the woods for a bit, and then I got picked up for it.
And now you've got a new family.
Yeah, but we're not a cult.
No, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's...
Though I think sometimes boys' room is a cult. Am I right, guys?
Oh no, nothing culty happening in there. Flashbacks to. Oh.
Right. Wow. Well, that's cool. Did you all? I suppose you didn't, but the rest of you, did you always want to be adventurers, be heroes? It's like a dream.
I just wanted to get out of my town.
Oh, I understand that.
Yes, it started as more of an obligation thing for me, but I think I've come around on it.
That's good.
It was either this or work in the theater. So.
But her eyes light up.
Oh no.
Where are you from? Are you from Amentarth?
No, Helvast.
Oh. On the coast?
Yeah.
I've never been, but I have a friend who vacationed there once.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. It's a great beach town.
Yeah, that's
Everett,
what
you
I
need to
hear.
swap with Una. You need to swap places with Una. We need to keep Una in the apartment at all costs.
No, I
Wait. Wait, what was the town she said?
Amentarth. Yeah, you know about that. It's basically the center of arts and culture of the Empire. It is a city. It's got a world-famous opera, a huge arts district. It's got billions of museums. It's like the cultural center of the Empire and maybe the continent. Some people would argue. Those people are from Amentarth, but still.
Mm-hmm.
So you've definitely heard of them. Your dad probably has some less than kind things to say about certain theaters that are based out of there.
Yeah. Commercialism.
Right. I've always wanted to go to Amentarth. It's my dream.
Oh my gosh. Are you an artist? Do you?
I'd like to be. I don't really have time to paint, but I liked to as a kid. My brother would always come back with like oils for me to use.
In everyone's head, I'm screaming, painting. What subjects did you like to paint?
Septon in the hallway is just like, no idea what they're talking about.
Oh, I don't know. I was just a kid, I was just drawing for the sake of drawing. I have some old stuff around, but it's no good.
Oh, I'd love to see it.
Oh, it's not. It's embarrassing, It's just like stuff I doodled as a kid. And
I can literally
of us?
maybe do a stick figure. I'm like.
Well, hey, that's not. But you can do all sorts of things.
Whatever.
I'm sure those maces are
no, the maces are tucked into my cloak. Remember, you
those
can't.
Weapons. Hey, you got some.
Una's packet.
Concealed carry maces.
No, did anybody in your family spark this interest in
art?
You're saying your brother supported you.
Well, he.
Or you talk.
I suppose he supported me as a way to put it. He definitely stole those. I know that now. But no, I don't really remember my parents, to be honest with you. It's pretty much just been me and my brother forever. I have some memories of my mom, but no, it's just what I liked to do. I wasn't doing much else, and I just felt good to draw. And and you get older, and then life gets in the way, and you're working at the food market, and it's like, someday I'll go to Amentarth and I'll be a painter, but it's not realistic.
Could be.
I don't even think I'd be good enough to do it.
Yeah.
I haven't picked up a paintbrush in 5 years, maybe.
Well, isn't art subjective?
Sure, but I feel like there's standards for it, right? I don't know. It's just a hobby, I guess, and a dream. You gotta have a dream to keep you going,
Yeah, but what if you never act on the dream?
feel like a lot of people don't.
But do you want to be one of those people?
You know, no, but I think sometimes you don't really get to pick. Life sort of picks for you. But it's okay. I mean, we don't.
How far?
Hmm?
Like, how far is Amantarth from here?
Pretty far.
Would I know?
Yeah, I mean, if you go to the Zymor map, which you can click if you just click Zymor, it's the one up near Wenry Woods. In the Sulak Green Ward, like right in the middle of the country. So
Okay.
You're down in Garrick Bastion.
Yeah.
It's pretty. I mean, it's not like
Not
smack
all the
dab
way
across
across.
the country, but it is.
Yeah.
It's pretty far.
Okay. Why can't I get labels on things?
You gotta go down to the journal notes.
Labels. Found them.
And if you hold the Alt key, it'll put them all up at the same time.
Nice.
I actually didn't know that. That's awesome, though.
Found that out yesterday because I needed it.
So yeah, I mean, but it's fine. Not to be a bummer, but
Right, but no.
it's just a hobby. It's just a hobby. Does your friend want like a drink out there, water or something? So bad. We're just sitting here eating.
I'll go out and ask him. We could all go out and ask him. Most of us, at least.
That-
Our heads one at a
That's
time come up with
What? Yeah, no, I mean, I'll take a refill of water. I assume she gave me a glass of water
she
to
did.
begin with.
She was clearly just trying to change the topic of conversation because she felt like she was bumming everyone out.
How's it going in there? I haven't seen anyone in the hallway.
In Septon's head, she's screaming, "Paint!" Septon, yeah. And sometimes it's like, Bronwyn used to paint. She stopped painting 5 years ago, which is around when her brother left.
Bronwyn, could you grab me another glass of water?
Yeah, totally. Here, I don't have another glass, but I'll fill this one.
So
for you.
it's right, yeah, fill that. Thank you. As soon as she's like out of like sight of our gang, I'm like, so what is paint? What should I just go kick down the door downstairs? Like, is that what we're doing?
No, but if it's her brother, I'm gonna be right, and I'm gonna feel so good. And if it's not her brother, I will cry.
I mean, I could take that door off its hinges without a lot of trouble. This is not that well built of a house.
No,
Like,
but
we
no,
could just.
No, but he's not there. He's not there.
Do we know that?
Got a vibe.
Sounded like
Okay.
it wasn't.
Whatever. Well, are we sticking to the plan, or does anyone need to switch up?
Stick to the plan. We stick to the plan.
Okay.
I mean,
I was just really excited that my hunch is getting hunchier. That's all.
I mean, if we're chilling in her apartment, how long were we chilling in her apartment?
You're waiting till like 8 or 9 to cast the thing.
Hmm.
So was that a short rest?
Yeah, you can short rest.
I mean, I can just like get into his apartment and look at and then get out.
Yeah, if he's not there, you could look in that cabinet.
Yeah.
That. So Bronwyn, where did you say you work?
Oh, I just work at
I'm looking.
the food market down a couple streets down. The bodega.
Cool.
Nice. Do you like it? Do they treat you nice?
Nice enough, you know. You get to know the neighborhood. Doesn't pay great, but you know, it's not that hard a job. So, I mean, like skill wise, like it is hard. It takes a lot out of you, but in terms of like, I don't have to go to school for it. You know what I mean? Which is good.
Yeah, you like making the food or? what do
No, I'm just selling it. I'm just like I work at the counter. We don't make food there. Bodega is the wrong word. We sell food that we buy from the sundry.
A grocery.
Sorta. It's not as big as that, but yeah.
Well,
Can I do
that
my
sounds
nap
nice.
thing and go in?
Yeah, you can fly on in if you want while they continue to have this conversation. Yeah, you fly under the door as a gnat, and you turn back.
Well, Tether is gonna excuse herself from the conversation, but like, I'm going to pee, and then gets up and leaves.
There's
I
a
have
bathroom.
Una has always wanted someone to paint her.
Oh, I'm not that. I'm not that.
In
good.
in Everett's head, it's just what are you doing?
I'm so sad Septon's not there.
I know. Sorry.
I'm not good enough. I
No, and that's not a thing. I'm sure you're good enough, but that's not a thing I want. Honestly, I would
Okay.
prefer to never be seen. But so did you like doing? Did you do landscapes? Did you like nature? Did you like when you painted?
Right. Oh, it's just like animals and animals I'd see down at the Peacekeepery and like buildings and just things I imagined, you know. I was a kid. Tether, yeah, you go downstairs. Fly under the door and turn back to yourself. Yeah,
Well,
no one. As you
I
fly
turn
under the
back to
door,
myself.
no one is in there. It is
No one's in there, yeah.
empty.
Then I'll go back in my wall.
Back to yourself. It doesn't smell great in here.
Figured, but
A lot of,
hey,
a lot of
I
takeout
love
boxes
mold
sort of stacked in
fertilizer.
the corner.
Mold, fertilizer. I mean, I'm down.
Actually, yeah, probably not so bad for you.
yeah.
Very bug free. I mean,
Windows
it's
full.
it's not like rotting food, but there's certainly some like stale bread, like ends of bread in those boxes. It's not like
Some good
wet.
penicillin, maybe.
It's not like wet mess, but certainly not the best
Yeah.
taken care of place.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you open it up. There is a folio. There's like a folder in there, the thing that you felt before. As you flip through, it seems to be a notebook full of transactions. There is a number, a name, and clearly a price divided out.
Okay.
Goes up
making
to,
mental
like-
notes.
800 probably.
Close to 800. Okay.
Transactions.
Transactions. Yeah. When do the transactions start?
There's no date.
Date?
It's just name,
Okay.
name, number, price. Number, name, price. Sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna memorize a couple examples. I'm not gonna memorize all of them.
Cool.
What is it? Anything else?
A lot of loose sheets of paper. Some of them are sketches. Some of them look to be bills. But nothing crazy. No. Not like no letters written to Bronwyn or anything by any means.
Yeah.
You look around. There's certainly a lot of paintings in here. Like a lot of paintings. This guy is prolific. Most, if not all of them, are portraits.
Or portraits.
One of Bronwyn. One of the landlord. You see one of the bartender. You see two in orange cloaks. You see a rough-looking orc. You see a meek-looking blonde human man. You see a pair of halflings. There's probably like 60 separate paintings. Just
The
like laying on
halflings
the
whose
ground.
marriage we just ruined.
No, not those halflings.
Are you
We-
talking about the women we set free?
Yeah.
We can't. We're not communicating right now, right?
No.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I mean those are just the ones you can see because they're a bunch. They're like stacked on top of each other, leaning up against the walls. Like
Yeah. I'm gonna keep an ear out in case I hear him coming in. So I'll have time. Is the doors locked?
yeah, you try it. It is locked.
Okay, so if I hear that jingle jangle, I'll turn into a gnat again. I'm just gonna comb the place. Any loose floorboards? Anything under the bed
Go
in the
and make
mattress?
an investigation check for me.
Can I guide
You
myself?
can guide yourself.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Nine.
There are certainly loose floorboards, but they don't look like they're there on purpose. As opposed to Bronwyn's apartment is like really, It's not a nice apartment, but it is nicely decorated. Like, she's really made the most of what she's got. This guy has, like, a mattress on the ground, a side table, and there's no carpet, there's no decorations on the walls. There's some tarps, like, spread across the wall to prevent paint splatter, but it seems like he gave up on that on some parts of the room, and the floorboards are just covered in paint specks.
R/male living space.
Yeah, I mean, if it weren't so full of painting and painting supplies, then yes, because it's not empty. This is a very cluttered place, but it seems more like a studio than a place somebody lives, but clearly he does live here.
Okay, I'm gonna go start going through the stacked paintings.
Yeah, you go through the stacked paintings, and it's face after face after face.
Okay.
Make a perception check for me.
Perception. Now this is spontaneous, so I'm not guiding myself, correct?
Yes.
24.
Flipping through, and you're going through stacks, and it's a bunch of characters, and then you find another one of Bronwyn, and you flip past it, and then you're like, wait a minute. And you flip back. Looks a lot like Bronwyn, but it's clearly a man's face. Very similar facial features, same color hair, same sort of cheek structures, but this is a man, or maybe not, but it is somebody that looks a lot like Bronwyn, wearing a hat covering most of their head and casting their face in a shadow, but looks happy.
Okay, how big are these paintings?
Not big.
Okay. I'm not putting any of these in my pocket.
No, they will not fit in your pocket. They'd fit under your arm, perhaps. But...
Yeah, but if they're under my arm, if I transform into a bug, they're not going to transform with me.
held or carried, they sure would.
They sure would.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure anything that you are holding or carrying when you wild shape will do that. I'll look it up just in case, but... Is replaced by the beast when you transform. You choose whether your equipment falls to the ground in your space, merges into your form, or is worn by it. Yeah. I think it just melds into... No, that would be broken, right? Surely. Your equipment melds into you, but probably not the things you're holding in your hands, eh?
I don't know.
It'd be so funny if you could just like.
I think if you could put it in your bag, it would meld into you because your bag melds into you. But I don't think something like large would do that. I think that would be kind of a busted exploit.
Yeah.
Druid carries tower home by turning into bird. I don't think that's probably not right.
Okay.
It's weird. You're like, this looks a lot like Bronwyn, but not quite.
This looks like her brother.
Could be. Or it could be her in disguise for some reason.
Or it could be a parent. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm debating whether or not to leave and go back to them, or wait until they come back home. Just to see what he does. Which is what I might do. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, waiting there.
Tyler's just gonna sit on the bed. Well, how stale is that bread?
You could eat it still, probably.
I'll take a bite.
Not as good as the pasta.
Ah, okay.
Alright, dinner finishes up upstairs, and she begins washing some of the bowls that she gave you in, and it's getting to be about 8:30 at this point.
All right, I guess I'm gonna throw up my eye.
Cool.
Everett casts his arcane eye.
Arcane Eye. Normal vision and dark vision out to 30 feet.
All right. Forgive me if I don't pay attention. I might be looking through my eye.
Where are you
Right.
positioning your eye?
I think I'll position it like, just like maybe like 40 feet above the entrance to the house.
Cool.
You
It
just
can't.
kinda-
It can't see the ground then. It has 30 feet of vision.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh,
Normal
Then-
and dark vision out to 30 feet.
you're right. Then I will position it 20 feet above the ground.
Cool. Just like right outside the house.
Yeah. It's a nice little position.
Should the rest of us begin to make our way to our stations? And by the rest of us, I suppose you and I, Una?
All right.
Did you want
I
to
like
ask
that-
your
Whisper. Yeah, but Tether isn't here yet.
tether didn't come back?
She's taking an awfully long time in the bathroom.
Yeah, Septon will stick his head back in the door and be like, "Are we whispering up?"
Yeah. Let me go downstairs. And I'll listen into the door.
You hear the sound of slight crunching.
Gonna knock on it.
Tether doesn't want to unlock the door, so Tether will just like look out the window.
Out the window?
Isn't there a
It's
window
like an
to the apartment?
There's a window to like
Oh, no.
outside.
Oh, to outside.
Can you imagine?
Okay, so Tether will be like, yeah,
Tether?
yeah.
We're about to put up whispers. What you doing?
Oh, I was just like, thought it might be a better position to be like, just like be in here, just to see if he comes home.
Okay.
Also, I found a picture of what could be him. It looked like Broadwin's relative. It was fun. How much do you need to see me? Can I just stick like a couple fingers beneath the door?
I don't know. I guess that's a DM ruling.
What's the wording of the whispers?
A creature you can see.
Yeah, you could see Tether if her fingers are under the door.
Alright, well, I'm gonna need everybody else to come down here.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
y'all-
dun.
Gather everyone else.
Y'all walk down and you see green fingers sticking out from under the door.
Boom.
Alright.
Whispers
okay.
until, 4 hours. So until like 2 a.m.
Cool.
Then we disperse.
How long have we been here?
You got here at like 5:30, so you've been here like 2 hours already.
That would
I keep
be,
forgetting.
It'd be 3.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can stick
You're at
around long
what?
enough to get this to activate.
No, I keep forgetting. Can we all only talk to Una, and Una can talk to all of us?
Yeah, but for just simplicity, I just generally assume I'm relaying unless I specify.
Okay.
One of my
Yeah, there's a
projects
sort-
though is to expand the whispers so everyone can talk to each other, but that's a
thing.
Helgen project.
Heather will just also tell Una all about the numbers and things from the folder.
Cool.
Cool. You all go to your places, which is to say Everett stays with Bronwyn. Septon, you're in the hallway. Una, you're on the first floor, and Shondi's outside.
On the streets.
I want to ask for the hallway.
Yep.
Is it just like you come up the stairs and the whole hallway is visible?
Yeah, I mean it's not a big hallway. It's a hallway, and there is a door at the end of the hallway. Like, so you got a hallway coming. Her door is like on the hallway here, but at the end of the hallway there is a door, maybe like 10 feet past her door.
Oh, do we know what that is?
It's not another room. Make an insight check.
Yeah. No.
There's definitely not
Gonna-
enough room for another apartment there.
Insight. 6.
You don't know.
Can I go try the handle?
Yeah, it opens. You see stairs leading, like rickety metal stairs on the outside leading to the roof.
Huh. Okay. So I'll let Una know. Hey, we didn't notice there's access to the roof from Bronwyn's floor.
Oh. Keep an eye on it.
Something's gonna really quick just poke his head up over the roof, like go up the stairs far enough to see the roof.
Cool. Make a perception check.
And yeah, I just want to see if like there's any like I don't know evidence. If there's a guy up there, if there's evidence.
There's just
a little
dude
guy
standing
Nah.
up there.
Not one. I'm going back inside.
You see
There's
a roof.
just a little guy.
That's the roof. I'm going back inside. All right. Then I'm in the hallway. I'll lean on that door and keep an eye on the stairs.
Cool.
Planning on a bed.
Yeah, you're just hanging out on the bed. Una, you're downstairs. You hear the people in the landlord's house have started partying pretty hard. They're all singing and you hear a lot of movement.
Fun.
Yep. Shandi, where on this? Are you just sort of patrolling?
Yeah, I was gonna just like patrol around the block.
So you're like going around the block, not
Yeah.
just like back and forth between here and the bar. It's not
Yeah,
that far because that people would probably start asking questions if you're
Yeah.
walking back and forth. Cool.
You know, I'm going around the block, and I'm like, yeah.
Cool. Sounds good. And Everett, you're just sitting in Bronwyn's apartment.
Yep, in eye mode.
She's like, I'm nervous. I don't really know why, but it feels like a whole thing, you know.
Well, we're gonna get to the bottom of this mystery for you.
I appreciate it.
My intuition says that it's nothing so scary. Maybe just
I hope not.
a little bit mysterious.
I guess
But I've been wrong before.
Okay.
Sorry.
Aren't you like? How old are you? You.
Old enough to be part of Rot Futures.
I suppose so. You seem pretty young.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Just like everybody else, I got a pretty crazy story. I don't mean to scare you with it or nothing. So.
No, I mean.
So I'm just gonna.
You could tell me the story if you want. Oh,
I
you're
think
busy. You're like. Sorry. I'll read. I'll just read.
Sorry, yeah.
I'm just
not
really. I'm very. This is a lot. You know, I'm nervous. This is like a whole. This is like a
Well,
heist. You know what I mean?
Would it help you to talk to Argonetti? He's pretty sensible.
Hello.
In fact, he's a sage.
Yep. Okay, I suppose I could talk to. What's your deal? I was a wizard in the era, and then just continues to tell his life story to her. Una, you were gonna say something? Sorry.
No, I was looking at Grammy winners and Star Wars Jedi Survivor won over music over God of War, and I'm furious.
I haven't played either.
Well, you don't need to. God of War Ragnarok should have won.
Okay. I like the first Star Wars, pretty good, but I don't know anything about their music.
What else are they gonna play besides? Oh my gosh! Suddenly the Star Wars theme has left my head. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. So some time passes. Everett, are you keeping the eye in the same place? Are you just looking out front?
I'll do a little patrol circuit.
Cool.
With the knowledge that there is a rooftop area, I'll probably just like take it up to the roof, take it down to the ground, walk it around.
Cool. Make a perception check for me.
Oh man, here we go. That's it. Time to get to the bottom of this. Oh, and I get +2 because my good pal is hanging out next to me.
He sure is.
My perception's shit though. 5 + 2. 7.
7. Yeah, you look up towards the roof. Some crates up here. Seems like the landlord uses it for storage for the most part. Not good storage. A lot of crates are very waterlogged and not looking so good. Go down the block. It's a Sunday night. Not crazy active around the place, but as you go past the bar, you can tell that they're in full swing. Plenty of people in there. No one can see your eye, so no one's giving it weird looks as you move it around. Shundi, go ahead and make a perception check for me as well as you're patrolling.
Okay. Flaccid 20.
Cool. Yeah, you're keeping a sharp eye out. You're able to clock most of the faces that you pass on the street, and sort of register them. Like you pass by a couple of dwarves sitting on a porch, and you get their faces in your head, so that a little while later you see one of those dwarves walking into the tavern as you make another route, and you're like, okay, I recognize that guy. You get a pretty good sense of the block and what's going on with the people among it.
Okay.
Tether, nothing much is happening. No one's come home. You're still in there. You're out of stale bread though.
Yeah, Tether starts playing I Spy with Una.
Between that and like the loud, like drunken yelling from the room next to you, you're kind of having a hard time concentrating. But no one's entered the apartment, so.
Una's just figuring out other ways to describe like something rectangular, and just the answer's always the front door.
And it takes Tether too long to figure it out.
You want to play a game, Bronwyn?
What?
Do you want to play a game?
Sure. What kind?
Okay, so I can do this little magical trick where I make something that's not there be there. And this is your house, so you know it better than anything. So, how about this? We're gonna be in this room, and I'll make a thing, and you have to figure out which thing is the fake thing and which stuff is the real stuff.
Okay, sure.
So
should I close my eyes or?
Yeah, close your eyes.
Is it cake?
I just make like a simple stool and put it under the table next to the other chairs, and I try to make it look as much like the chairs that she already has as possible.
All right, minor illusion, I assume you're doing here.
Yeah.
Cool. You do that. Can I look? Can I?
Yeah, you'll go. Open your eyes.
She starts to look around, and she looks at the table, and she's like, and she looks at the window, and she goes, she gasps, looking out the window. Do you see that?
What?
You look towards
I
the
look
window.
out the window too.
Nothing there. Sorry, I must be jumpy. I could have swore I saw somebody looking in the window.
Really? Oh. Oh no. All right.
I'm sure I'm seeing things. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Everett goes over the window.
Okay.
Anything? Perception check?
Make a perception check. Are you like just looking through the window, or are you like opening the window and looking out?
I think I'm looking through the window.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
17.
17. Yeah, you don't see anything.
I'll bring my eye over.
You see Shandy walking by.
Yeah, honestly, Shandy's probably making a pass.
I'll bring my eye over to the outside of the window.
All right. Yeah, from this angle too. I mean, you don't see anything.
Huh. So you saw what did the thing look like? What did the
it's
person...
just a face, it was like a hooded face looking in through the window.
All right. Well, I'll leave my eye there so that way I can keep an eye on it.
I'm sure I'm just imagining things. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, we are here to
Weird orange hood.
Oh, orange hood.
Yeah.
Huh? You say? All right. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it.
Okay.
Do you want to guess?
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry. She goes back to looking. Is it the stool?
Yeah. You
Nice.
got it.
Great. Great.
Cool.
Sept and make a perception check for me.
$11.
Things are pretty normal in the hallway.
And I won't check outside because I haven't heard there's any reason to.
That's true.
Argonetti, keep an eye keep an eye on the window, please.
I'll keep both eyes on the window.
All right, and I will report to the group now that Bronwyn saw something funny in the window, but I went to check myself and I could not find it. Argonetti is watching for us now.
Like funny, like what funny?
Like a hooded figure with an orange hood and a weird face. Well, I guess it wasn't a weird face. It was just a face, but any face you're not expecting is a weird face.
Yeah, I'll relay that to the group, and I'll tell, like, Shandi, can you look out around her window?
On it.
Who else is around?
I can check out on the roof again.
Yeah. Orange.
Except at this point, we'll head back out and look up on the roof.
I'll just stay in this room.
You mentioned the orange hoods too many times last session. Ugh.
You rolled
So
like
bad.
a 20 on your initial investigation check, right, Shandi?
Flaccid 20, yeah.
When an orange hood is mentioned to you, you realize you did see a figure with an orange hood sitting at the bar the last time you went around.
Okay, I'll report that to Una and say it. If ever it says Argonetti's watching out the window, I'm going to run to the bar quick and see if they're confirmed gone.
How long does it take to get to the bar?
2 minutes, probably, from
Sure.
where he is.
Cool. Go.
Cool.
Okay.
You start running to the bar as Sept and you make your way up to the roof. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Perception, you said?
Yep, perception.
12.
Doesn't look like anybody's up here.
Cool.
This poor man below her just wants to paint.
Head back down to the hallway.
Shandi,
And say, nothing on the roof.
Shandi, you step into the bar, and sure enough, there is a figure in an orange cloak sitting at the bar. Like the same chair that an orange cloak figure was sitting in before.
I'll report. The figure with the orange hood is still at the bar, which means we're looking at more than one orange hooded figure. Which, I don't know, maybe orange is in season right now, but...
It's the same. It is the same orange that you saw. Looks like the same cloak that you saw, this morning when you were here.
Can you get a look at their face?
There's
Yeah,
an open seat at the bar next to them.
Yeah, I'll sidle on up to the bar and...
The beardless dwarf proprietor goes, what can I do you for, youngin'?
Oh, I'll have, your finest sherry, if you have it.
Oh.
And a chipper female voice emanates out from under the hood and says, "There's nothing fine about this establishment, kid." And she turns to you and you see a red-haired elven or half-elven, hard to tell, woman under it as she says, "Just get the ale."
Ale it is, and as I'm talking, I'm also relaying appearance information to Una.
Red-headed woman? Half-elf?
I start to relay these details to
You say
Bronwyn.
Bronwyn was the redhead?
No, Bronwyn's got like.
It's all connected.
Bronwyn's got like dirty blood.
All the gingers.
Oh, I don't know any one like that.
But is that what the figure looked like in the?
No,
window?
it was. I didn't really get a great look. I sort of shocked me, but it didn't look like a woman.
Shandi, try not to be too obvious, but maybe like ask her if orange is in season.
So I can see we're both connoisseurs of fashion. I'm sure you've noticed my outfit here.
Yeah, hard not to.
I have to ask where you got this magnificent cloak.
Oh, you know, I'm not from here. It's a nice and sturdy traveling cloak.
Oh well, I do love the color. I do hear orange is the color of the season.
It very well might be. Who told you orange is the color of the season?
Oh,
Also, who
I've
told
just
you to wear that?
this. Oh, this is custom made. I told me to wear this.
Oh, well, right.
Well, I've just noticed a lot of orange around, and as I said, I'm a bit of a connoisseur of fashion.
Well,
So
I mean, it's just a traveling cloak. Just bought it down near the Wildspear. She doesn't do this. The Wildspear Plateau. You ever been to Grissom?
I can't say I have. Could I do an insight check to see if she's lying about that?
Yeah.
I am rolling so good tonight for Shandi. 21.
21. A 21. She is lying.
Okay, Una, there's definitely something a little bit sus about the cloaks.
I'm so mad that it might not be her brother.
We can focus on that later.
I know,
I have eyes on one perp. You need to find the other one.
All right.
I'll keep this one distracted at the bar. We're having a rousing chat.
Una? Yeah. Una's gonna report to the group. I'm leaving my station.
Can I leave mine? I'm so bored.
You're not even at your station.
You were supposed to be here, Tether.
You never got there.
Heather, wait, Heather, get out a window. Climb the walls. If she said she saw somebody.
Okay, fine. I'll go to the roof.
Whoa, who was that a dig
It's
at?
right in here anyway.
Yeah, you can open the window and climb on out outside if you'd like.
Yeah, sure.
Do you climb past Bronwyn's window?
Yeah, she'll wave.
Don't be a creep, don't be. Oh no.
As you come to the window, Bronwyn's. It was just your friend. It was just
And
your
then she
friend
does
the
like a
whole
little
time.
wave with her fingers because she doesn't have joints. Then she'll climb up.
Everett, I think it was just your friend that I saw in the window. Because she just
No.
crawled past.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
that makes
well,
me feel
then-
better.
Oh no.
All right. Well, that's good, I guess. Well, we can keep playing this game.
Oh, I'd love to. This is, honestly, it's making me feel a lot better. Take my mind off everything.
Good. All right, close your eyes.
Yeah, you can keep playing the game.
Everett adds a fork to
Cool.
one of the dishes.
Cool. Tether, you reach the roof. Sure is a roof. You're just gonna stand up like, what are you doing once you're on the roof?
I don't know. I was sort of hoping the DM would tell me to make a perception
Yeah,
check,
if you want to
but-
if you want to look around, you can make a perception check.
Oh, okay. Can I guide myself?
Yes.
$21.
You look around and don't see much of anything until you do. You see on a neighboring roof, there's clearly somebody hiding, looking at this roof. Can't make out a ton of details, but somebody's clearly like crouched down behind sort of an outcropping of the roof's lip. Like the house next door has like a little decorative flare on the side of the wall. And somebody's crouched behind it with eyes on this apartment.
I can't make out any details, as in color.
There's an orange cloak.
There's an orange cloak. I got eyes on him. Should I dive bomb?
I'm gonna come around. I'm gonna come outside. Did you tell me what roof it was on?
Yeah, I'll give you the exact location.
How high? Like 3 stories up?
Yeah, same height as Bronwyn's house. Probably wouldn't be too hard to get from one roof to another. Well, I mean, probably hard, but not for somebody who is good at that sort of thing. Like you.
Yeah. Hold on. How high up would the roof be?
Gosh, like 40 feet,
30?
probably.
30 feet?
I think 40 feet.
40?
Yeah, 30 feet probably.
Can I use my grappling hook for the first time and
Yeah.
get up to that roof behind them?
It'll make some noise, so I'll ask
okay.
you to make a stealth check as you do.
That's alright.
Una, have you relayed that there's someone on the roof to the rest of us?
Yes.
Then Septon will
and I'm also
quietly head
I'm
up
also-
to
yeah.
the roof.
Great. I'm also telling what I am doing with the whole grappling hook thing.
Septon will very quietly head up to the roof.
Tether will wave at Septon when he pokes his head out.
Stealth
You said-
both Una and Septon.
30?
Cool.
16.
We'll get back to you.
Everett will pop his eye up there too.
Cool. We'll get back to you. Meanwhile, at the bar,
Oh no.
Um,
right. Shit.
the woman is asking Shandi, "What's your name?"
Oh, my name is my name. I feel like I have no reason. My name's Shandi. And yours?
Mela.
Sorry, what was that?
Mela.
Oh, I misheard you. I sounded very familiar to the name of somebody I do know.
Oh. I'm who?
Oh, just an old acquaintance.
Well, it was nice to meet you, Shandi, but I've about drank my fill, so hope to see you around sometime.
Well, I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening.
You as well. She sort of...
Does this bar have windows?
Bar does have windows, yeah.
Does one of them open into an alleyway next to the bar, or like somewhere that would be around the corner from the entrance?
So there's windows, it's like on the corner, so it's got windows onto either street.
Okay.
Like Main Street. There
As
looks
she's
to be a
walking-
back door, but...
As she's walking towards the door, Shandi's gonna slump over and pretend to be sleeping, turn my head, and I'm gonna cast Sheko out the window.
Nice.
And for the first time ever, I'm going to use the ability where I can control Sheko up to 1,000 feet from where I am and see through his eyes.
Nice.
Now everyone else needs to use abilities they haven't used yet.
That's what we're doing today. Cool. Yeah, Sheko, is Sheko going to follow her? Is that the intention?
That is the intent, yeah.
Cool. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Would that use my stats, or would it just be...
I think you could use your stats for that.
Okay.
He's a ghost. He can
Yeah.
fly, right? So it doesn't really matter. It's not like he's
Yeah,
making any noise when he walks around.
Yeah. 24.
Cool. Follows her.
Perp number 1 is in motion. I have Sheko following her.
Does Sheko walk, or does he kind
He
of...
floats.
I can make Sheko walk, but he's just... When Sheko walks, he kind of moonwalks, so I'm making him do it.
Oh, what were those? Oh, in Buffy, the gentleman or something? They would
Oh,
just
yeah.
glide.
He just slide around.
Didn't like those. Okay, so meanwhile, back up on the roof, Septon, as you make your way out, Tether, you do notice the man sort of cock his head towards Septon and begin to very quietly creep to the other side of the roof. Una, your grappling hook reaches at the top. You snag it on something very quietly, and you can your way on up. You land, and you see this man. He's sneaking. So he's at the front of the roof. You're at the back of the roof. He's sneaking to the side. And it looks like he's about to jump across to another roof.
Teleports behind you. Maybe really quickly to Septon, because I don't think I have enough time to do everybody. Sorry. How far away from me is he?
Like 15 feet, maybe.
Septon, it looks like he's about to jump towards you.
No, he's jumping away. He's like getting out of here.
Jumping away.
Yeah. Septon and Tether are across the front. He's like getting out. He's getting out of here. There's
Yeah,
too
Tether
much
tells
heat.
you- Yeah, it looks like he saw Septon.
Then never mind. I'm throwing a dagger and teleporting behind him.
Forgot you could do that.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Cool.
Do
Do you have to
I
roll
don't
for
grab-
that, or is that just a thing you can do?
I just do it, and it uses a psionic die.
Okay, you appear behind him, and he goes, "Shit!" And you see steel being drawn.
I draw a shadowy knife that goes all the way up.
Okay, he's going to draw it. It seems as though he's drawing and swinging at you, not with the intention of hitting you, but the intention of making you back up so he can get away from you.
What's up? What?
Can we see this?
You do see, as Una just teleports behind him, this figure stands up and begins to draw a blade and jump.
Is he within 60 feet of me?
Yes.
Hold person. Wisdom save.
Alright, wisdom save. He rolls a 16.
That's a failure.
Come on. What's up? What are we doing?
Well, what's the gap of the roof?
You could make it with an athletics check. It's like 10 feet tops.
Okay, yeah, I'll hop it.
Ooh.
Wait a minute, it's a 40-foot drop.
It is. 30-foot drop.
You'll make it.
You'll be fine.
Should I-
You can. Here's the thing about jumping. If you take a running jump, you can make that.
Okay, then I'll running jump and get over there.
My other arm.
As he's gonna take his because he gets a save only when he's damaged or at the end of each of his turns. Because he'll be saving every time he can if he can.
Huh.
Yeah, that would be. Choose a humanoid target that you can see within range. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns,
Cool.
target can make another wisdom save.
He's gonna make a save after you jump across. But Una, what did you want to do?
I was just gonna keep pressing him, ask him what's going on.
It's a wisdom or con? I don't remember. Something.
Wisdom?
Wisdom?
Oh, wisdom. Wisdom.
That's a 10. Okay, he's still held. You see that he's drawn a very, very nice scimitar. Very
Then
sleek, elven-looking scimitar.
Elvin?
Can someone grab onto him?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll just grapple him
Cool. Yeah, you
Yeah.
physically if he's.
physically grab him. You
Yeah,
can see
I'll-
the bottom half of his face. You can't really make out much under his cloak.
Rip that hood off.
Cool. You rip it off.
Scooby-Doo time.
He is an elf, a high elf looks like, with dyed hair that is cut very short and seemingly dyed black. Very severe looking face. Picture an assassin. You're picturing this guy.
I'd like to ask you a few questions, sir.
He is unable to speak.
Right. Can I get the sword out of his hand?
13 on save. I don't think you can. I think it's in there. Make an athletics check.
$14.
No, it's firmly grasped. He's a strong guy, and his muscles are locked.
I would just like to ask you a few questions. If I drop the spell, are you gonna cooperate?
Can't respond.
Blink once for response.
He can't
I don't
blink.
fucking know. Oh no, what do you think?
Are you saying
Could I
this
come over there?
telepathically?
No. Out loud.
No. Sorry, what did you say, Michael?
Oh, I was just Tether was just like, what did it say? Should I come over there? I was just thinking on staying here to be close to Bronwyn just in case, but I can come over there too.
Yeah.
Everett's.
Come on over. I'll update everyone very quickly on what just
Okay, I'll come
happened.
over.
And Everett's watching this with the eye, right?
Oh yeah.
Everett says to Una, "Chicken, chicken."
Septon, do you have another chicken in you?
Oh, I got chickens for days.
When Shandi hears that things are starting to happen at the is the other orange cloak figure heading towards the apartment?
Not directly, no. She's gone outside. Yeah, we'll cut to you for a second. She has gone outside, and she has gone to an alleyway across the street, not directly across from the apartment, but she's walked into an alleyway like a couple streets down, and she seems to just sort of she leans against the wall and seems to be waiting for something.
Okay, hearing that things have gone bad, are not gone bad, are happening, Shandi's gonna drop Echo Avatar and start making his way to where she went.
Cool.
Just because I found out just now that I cannot. It makes sense that I can't do this, but I can't teleport to Echo Avatar, which was my original plan. So,
as you start making your way over there, you narrowly avoid bumping into a dude. Hey, what the hell, man?
oh, sorry, my mistake.
And he starts walking. He's walking towards the apartment.
And is he wearing an orange cloak?
No. He's just a human. He's got a hat on. Pretty nondescript guy. He's carrying a parcel under his arm, though.
Is it a big square parcel?
No.
Okay.
Seems soft.
Uh,
Yeah, he's walking towards the apartment.
Una, we have a bogey headed towards the apartment.
Bogey.
There-
Tell
There's
me
a
about-
there's a guy in a hat with a parcel. The
Follow,
other
follow,
orange,
follow,
the other.
follow.
Okay, the other orange cloak figure is in a nearby alleyway. I will follow the bogey.
At this point, he's
Parcel.
by the time you finish having this conversation, he's like passing the alleyway that she's in,
Yeah. Ooh.
and you see a hand reach out and grab him and pull him into the alleyway.
Okay, never mind. She grabbed the bogey. I'm acting.
Oh my gosh. In Septon's head, I'll explain that like I could try a mind command, but hold person needs to be off. I'd like to, in fewer words than this, I could probably mind command him to stop fighting, or like stop fighting back. But
Dropping the spell.
or maybe I can try that. Wait, maybe I can try that.
One leg.
Or maybe I could try that right before hold person. Would that work?
Just let me drop the spell.
Okay.
Septon drops hold person.
Mind command.
Still have this guy grappled.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
You're grabbed onto his chest. Tether's grabbed onto his legs.
Okay, so he does insight. I do deception. Oh man, it's always my cool things that I never do good at.
Everything you do is cool, so you do good at
Thanks.
cool things too.
Thanks. 14.
18. He finishes his swing because his arm was already doing that, and then he keeps his hand there and raises his other one under your arms.
Under my arms.
Septon. So it's under his arms, but he sort of puts his hand up to demonstrate he's not
Yes.
going for another
Wait.
weapon.
Right, we just want to talk. You here to bother that girl in the apartment?
No.
The guy at the apartment below her.
No.
You're a liar.
I've not told a lie yet.
What's your
Can
friend
you
doing
drop
in
your
the
sword,
alley?
please?
What's your friend doing in the alleyway?
Hopefully what she's supposed to. Shandi, you turn into the alleyway. And there's no one in there.
Una, we lost eyes.
Shit.
And any sign of where they might have gone? I'm
Make an
assuming that they could have gone
investigation
up
check.
or down the alleyway.
Make an investigation check.
17.
17.
like a
No
script.
sign of where they went. The parcel is on the ground though.
I'm gonna scoop that up and I'm gonna open it quick, take a peek.
Seems like a very, very nice set of clothes. And there's a letter inside.
Una, I think our secret admirer has been kidnapped.
Oh, they're after the criminal brother.
Septon's gonna lean. Septon has this guy grabbed, right?
He's still got his.
He's gonna.
Okay. Go for it.
Septon's gonna lean this guy over the edge of the roof and say, "Listen, you're gonna start answering and not in riddles." And I'd like to roll for intimidation if I can.
Go for it.
21.
21. His face doesn't change. You immediately get the sense that this guy is trained for this. He tied your 21, to be clear.
Damn.
He lets his arm sort of drop as you have pushed him to the side. He lets his arm drop, and he angles his sword so that's on your throat.
Fair enough.
Uh,
Septon will just slowly bring them both back up onto the roof.
He doesn't remove his sword from your throat, but he's not pushing it. He's not. It's just at the side of your throat.
can I? More for flavor. You can say no.
Okay.
But if Una can throw these daggers, could she have one stop at his throat?
Sure. He does flinch a little bit, but he doesn't move his sword. Yeah.
All right. It looks like we're at an impasse.
Looks that way.
Clearly you came here tonight for something. That's pretty obvious. You came here armed. And I'll be honest with you. We were sent here this evening to defend someone from some suspicious activity. Now, if we were aiming at different people, there's no reason we can't just both go on our way. Forget this ever happened. We were here. If I tell you why I was here, you tell me why you were here. Anything? Sound good to you? You're not a man who makes deals? I'm a man who makes deals. It gets me in a lot of trouble.
I'm a man who gets in a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can tell that. Okay, well,
You go first.
the woman on the top floor has a secret admirer, perhaps you could call it. Somebody keeps leaving weird stuff with her. She reached out to the Adventurers Guild. She said, I don't like this. Creeping me out. I don't know who's doing it. So we came in to find out who's doing it. I have a feeling whoever's doing it is who you came here to nab tonight.
The rat's squealing a bit too much. We had to make sure he stopped.
Hey.
She won't be receiving gifts anymore.
You don't suppose you could give me any more information than that? Yes! We've been talking for a minute, right?
You certainly have. Alright, describe to me what that is and what you're trying to do with it.
That's not pronounced geese?
Yes? I don't know.
I think it is geese.
I place a magical command on a creature within range, forcing it to carry out some service. In this case, tell me what's going on. Carry out some service or refrain from some action or course of activity you decide. Creature can understand you. It has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become charmed for the duration.
Cool. He will roll.
If he doesn't, so let's see if he
16.
passes or fails. My DC's a 17. All right.
He rolls
So
good, but not good enough.
If he chooses not to cooperate, he takes 5d10 psychic damage.
You see as he keeps his mouth closed. Roll 5d10.
Are you kidding me?
Well, this is
Sorry,
He
hang
doesn't
on,
know. He
let me-
doesn't know yet.
Let me give you the phrasing here.
Yeah.
When the creature's charmed by you, it takes 5d10 psychic damage each time it acts in a manner directly counter to your instructions, but no more than once each day. A creature that can't understand you can't be affected.
He is going to attempt to not tell you more, so I think that's against his instructions, but that's because I don't think he knows that there are consequences for that yet.
Somebody got a
You
good heal go.
You can explain it to him if you want, and he might act differently. Because you see
If
his,
you don't,
see his brain, he sort of blinks and he looks at you, and a lot more expression than you've seen from him before.
Please tell me what's going on, or else things are gonna get really bad for you.
Our man's been bothering your girl. We're worried that he's gonna make too much contact below his cover. We're gonna make sure that doesn't happen, because we need him.
Somebody on your payroll?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know how he knows her?
He's known her his whole life, I assume.
Brother and sister, then.
I don't know for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay. You were right about that one, Una.
Yeah.
As right as you could be.
Is your knife still in his throat?
Yep.
Does he live on the second floor? That's your guy?
No.
No.
I don't know who that is.
Totally unrelated.
Just a smelly guy with paintings.
Red herring.
I wasted so much time with them.
I know.
What's your name?
He's going to not tell you that and take 5d10 damage.
Alright, I think that might instantly kill him depending on what this is. Who this guy is.
He seems pretty good at what
30.
he does. He's fine. He goes
30.
Oof.
We could use somebody
Yeah.
like you.
Yeah, that's the cooperating thing. You want to cooperate.
Yeah,
Listen,
that's
I
what
can't
it is.
tell you my name. I can
Okay.
tell you what I can tell you a fake name. Will that work?
A fake name that I could contact you by. A fake name I could keep on the books for myself.
Barry and Yaldrin. We met in the tavern.
Barry in... Sorry,
Barian.
say that again?
Barian. Berrian.
Okay, Barry in...
Last name's Yaldrin. You'd recognize that.
Barry.
You'd recognize that as a wood elven name, despite this man being a high elf.
Nice to meet you, Barian. His name's Septon. Real name.
I know.
Have we met?
No. Well,
I assume you have methods.
in my business, it pays to know who's in your city.
We won't be here long.
I know
Your city.
what I'm assigned to.
I would guess you're not from around here.
No.
Me neither.
I know. You can tell he's smiling a little smugly at this point. He knows he's beat, but he's having fun being an asshole here. So why don't you say we part ways, eh? I've told you what she needed to know. She's not going to be bothered by him anymore. Your job is done, my job is done. We forget we ever met each other.
But we could. What is going to happen to her admirer?
Depends on how well he takes our instructions. If he keeps doing what he's not supposed to do, we can always find another one of him. But if he plays along like a good little rat, then he'll be fine.
Well, I suppose we are done. Una, Tether, any thoughts? And Septon will let go of the guy and take a step back.
He goes to sheath his sword, but then he looks at you, Una.
I'll drop the shadow dagger.
And he sheathes it. And he pulls back his cloak, and you see there's the same rapier, or the same scimitar on the other side. He's got two.
Your organization, I assume... Thieves Guild, Assassins Guild, various crime syndicate of some sort.
You can assume what you want.
Take that as a yes. You know, this is gonna sound a little odd coming from, Adventurers Guild guy like me, but I'm always happy to have guys like you around, to be honest. We've found your type of organization quite not convenient, but quite helpful in the past.
I don't think an Empire-sponsored brat like yourself has much of anything to do with me.
Say that again? You cut out on the last word.
With me was the last word.
Then the word before that.
I don't think an Empire-sponsored brat like yourself has anything to do with me.
Well, that's an interesting thing, you see. The Empire. The Empire. We know things about the Empire, don't we? When you're sponsored, you learn things about the Empire, the Emperor, people close to him. I'm glad to know there's people in this town who are looking out for the town more than the Empire. If you're catching what I'm saying.
I couldn't give a boggle's ass if this town burned.
That's a shame. That's a damn shame. You care if business is good, though, I would assume. No?
You don't know half as much as you think you do. But the confidence is good.
We've confidenced our way into a lot of stuff before.
Can tell. Shame you didn't walk out the right portal. And then he's gonna sort of swing his leg over the
I'll let go of his legs.
over the wall. Say, we done here?
Una, any questions for Barian?
No.
Well, I'll be seeing you.
No, you won't. And he flips his head up and he jumps to the next building.
Well, you see, unfortunately, Gias lasts 30 days. So if we run in...
If you see him again, your instruction was for him to give you information, so
if we run into Barian again... Yeah.
Everyone we see, we just say, "Are you Barry?"
If we run into Barian again, we can maybe, get a little more info out of him. We'll
Shandy,
see.
you've made your way. You've made your way over. At this point, you have the parcel.
Okay. Well, I lost track of them, but I have this. The final gift, I assume, unless...
As you show it, Everett, with your eye, you recognize those clothes. You wanted to buy those way, way back at the Zymorian Independence Festival.
Whoa.
And just a couple days ago, you saw the same vendor you wanted to buy them from in the Fog Free Markets. This is the Mistwalker's Regalia.
Wow. I guess I'm still in the room with.
Yeah. She's still looking for the
We can
fork.
talk to Bruno.
Well, a lot's been happening. So, well, they'll tell you what happened, but you're safe.
Oh,
So we'll stay here with you.
that's good to hear. Thank you.
We'll stay here with you until you, until everybody's gone. But
Great.
you're safe. Cool.
Good. It's the fork.
I guess somebody's. It was the fork. Yeah, you got it. I guess somebody's gonna grab the clothes, or no?
Oh, Shandy has them in his hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
You saw through the eye that Shandy's holding.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you
Cool.
said there's a note on them too.
It's just the
Oh.
same kind of letter. Yeah. As you
Okay.
look through
Right.
it. Cool. Well,
You guys want to come relieve me of duty, or should I just keep chatting with Brian?
Oh.
I mean, sure.
cool. Yeah, you head
Yeah.
on down. You relieve. You relieve Everett of his duty. Argonetti continuing to want to play the game as well, and holding one last piece of evidence in your hands. That is where we will end.
Aw.
I mean, we can keep going, but it's
No.
past time.
Then.
That is where we will end tonight's session of Bright Futures. Mystery solved? Question mark.
Sure.
Yeah. Now it's that like
But there's more to learn if you want.
now it's that RPG question of do you tell her it was taken care of or do you say here's what happened, do you want us to pursue this?
Right. And we will pick up with that decision next time.
If you wanted to pursue it, please submit it as a formal quest to the Adventurers Guild.
It was her brother, Una. It's just that wasn't the guy that was her brother. So
Yeah. That
every
poor
time you're like, I
man.
hope it's her brother, I'm like, oh, thank God. You live downstairs.
She presumably
why-
had seen her brother before.
Yes, because her brother has delivered things to her before, and he draws pictures
Yeah.
of people in the area. So
Yeah.
You said they're Mistwalker.
the Mistwalker's Regalia. I'll give it to you next time. It was that thing that lets you walk on clouds that you wanted to buy, but you're like, I probably won't. But
Cool.
You saw that for sale in the markets when you were there yesterday. So if you want to pursue that lead some more, you totally can.
Cool.
What did he mean about Septon going through the wrong portal?
When was the last time we went through a portal?
Gosh. When you entered the realm,
Oh.
right?
Jesus, they've been paying attention to me that long?
Maybe.
Yes. How else?
Like, that's
Oh,
the-
or he was just making a racist comment.
Or there's a giant Feywild portal in the Elven country.
Where was the first? Where's the first place I saw it?
It was back at the Zymorian Independence Day back in.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. It was a couple sessions ago now, a couple weeks ago now, but you also saw it here because the same merchant is here that was there at one time. All right. Well, yeah. Great session, gang. We'll pick up next time directly from there and play some more D&D. If you're not currently playing a game of D&D with your friends, you absolutely should, because you can in a TTRPG, you with your friends, you can ruin a marriage that shouldn't still be happening, and you can't do that in any other hobby.
You can turn anything into a chicken.
You can turn anything into a chicken. That is true. All right, we'll catch you next time. Have a good night, folks.
Bye.
Good night, folks.
Bye.
Bye.